Hello. Welcome back, guys. Hey, how you doing? I'm back. Yeah, how's it going? We're gonna play more game. Game as... How are you? Alright. Okay, so there's the Serbia. Right there. There's the Serbia. And we did this. Bum, 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 bum. Is this the Arumba? Is there more than one of me's? So we started off by taking some clay from Bosnia. Hungary took most of it, but we took a seed. We've been sitting on it ever since, unfortunately. But we're pretty much ready to bust out. We've done all the work, all the legwork, all the setup. We're strong now. And we fended off the Ottomans this morning. The might of the #1 ranked great power was not enough to break the Serbian back. We held the line, beholdled, resulting in a white peace. That was not the war. We did have a war where I volunteered up 2 provinces for the slaughter as a stay of execution. And we turned those into 2 provinces in Albania and 1 province in Ragusa. And then we picked up an Urbino subject. So 2 to 4 exchange with a stay of execution was good. Since then, we took some land in Italy because gotta take clay where you can take clay. And I'm pretty positive that the Ottomans are about to attack the Mamluks, and we're going to poke the bear. We're gonna do stuff. The things will happen. We have god-tier generals now. We have good siege ability. The Ottomans only have about another 17 years of Guns of Urban, so their period of power is about to wane. This is all us now. We got 4 provinces in Italy. We have a subject in Italy. And I took some moments before the stream was starting, while the stream was starting, to look around the map and like poke around and stuff. I did full core Padova. And I think what we're going to do is we will dev push this, even though it's still the wrong religion, because I do actually want to accept Venetian culture so that we have an easier time coring this land. So, quick test, chat. How long does it take to core a province? So far so good. 36-month space, yep. Modified by... What are the ways you can speed it up? At least 2. 70? Not 70, nope. 2 years if you accept the culture. I believe that's not correct. But I'm out of practice myself, so I could be wrong. Not 2 years. It's either 18 months or 27 months. I think it's 18. Yeah, if it's within your culture group, 27 sounds right. If it's an accepted culture, it's 18 base. So, the reason why in this playthrough I do want to accept Venetian culture is that we have a fair bit of Venetian land we can take. At some point, we're not going to be friends with Austria, obviously. And there's a fair bit of development here, and I don't want to have to wait 36 months to core it. And also, all of it is the wrong religion. It's all Catholic. And one of the penalties that you have to conversion is based on non-accepted culture. Right in there, -2. So we're incentivized for 2 reasons. 1, to make it easier to convert. 2, to make it faster to core. We spend less time overextended. And we also will just get more benefits from the land, right? We get an extra 33% tax modifier, an extra 33% manpower, etc. So we're going to develop this to 20, which makes it harder to convert, but then we're going to accept it, which makes it easier to convert. So development is actually going to make it easier. It's also the cheapest place to develop. And I was looking at our country modifiers. We've got only until 1507 for the Novo Birdo Codo. So we want to try to take advantage of that. And the icon of Christ Pantocrator is also expiring in about a year. We want to probably dump our monarch points down to 0, 0, 0. All the way down. Spend every single one. We're 30 billion years ahead of time on tech. We haven't embraced colonialism yet, which makes me feel like we should probably consider embracing colonialism. Wait, it hasn't spawned yet? Duh. That's why we haven't embraced it. Well, we will dev push it. We're not going to wait for it to spread. Yeah, we'll develop Padova. Padova's got paper. Paper gives state maintenance modifier. That's fine. Paper is a very valuable trade good, so we would prefer to do pretty much nothing but diplo development, if possible. But we also don't generate as many diplo points at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to do paper dev, paper dev, paper dev, paper dev, paper dev, paper dev. Or make a bunch of paper. Then we will accept Venetian culture for 84. And we can now potentially convert this province. The rebels are at 50% progress. There's a chance we could get the conversion done before they fire. I checked for a missionary strength advisor, we don't have one. I also swapped these other two advisors to improve relations to help out with the aggressive expansion we incurred for moving into Italy. And production efficiency because even though yearly inflation guy is, I think, the better option compared to production efficiency guy, we're so close to 2 inflation that I'd rather just go to 2 and then I'll click the button. And then we'll probably switch back to inflation guy. Versus hire the inflation guy and stay at 1.4% forever. Because inflation guy would bring it down, but very slowly, 0.07 per year. So, yep. Ambanar is on the docket. Once we're bored with vanilla EU4, we're going to play some Ambanar. I was also looking around at the nobles' estate privileges. And thinking about it a bit more, I think we might not turn on the military points. I want them, but there's just too many good things in the nobles category. I like strong duchies. It's not necessary, but I like it. I like having supremacy over the crown active, because that's what allows us to have our trend point on these two be above 60. Without this, they struggle when you're playing a monarchy. I like the advisor cost discount. This is one I'd consider getting rid of if I was pressed. But I really am looking at this nobility and officers core. Minus 25% general cost would take us down to about a 30.
It's over 9,000!
Only 30 military points to roll a general, which would help us to maybe catch up on professionalism since we've had such a tough start professionalism-wise. Thought you wanted to leave? I thought I might be going down, but I'm actually going to stay. And that means I get to stream early tomorrow as well. Alexander, thank you for your 87th month. Wow. The rebels, sir. They're here. This one's really good. I'm actually considering just turning it on right now. Like I said, I don't want to go below 20% crown land anymore. We're getting too big. It's too big of a penalty. The penalty for being below 30% is pretty minor. National tax modifier minus 10 is fine. Absolutism is irrelevant. Liberty desire for subjects development, pretty irrelevant if you have small subjects. But the penalty between 10 and 20 is like 0.1 autonomy in every province that you own, which basically means you have to stay at peace just to stay neutral on autonomy, let alone try to bring it down. Yeah, we don't want to go down below 24, or below 20. I was also considering turning on the noble integration policy so that we can avoid the diplomat penalty, but that's also something that I usually like turning this one on when I plan to go from having subjects to having none subjects, because then it automatically purges itself. Same thing with strong duchies. As long as you have one subject, this will stay active, but if you integrate all of your subjects in one go, it purges strong duchies and noble integration policy because it's not valid anymore. It's a free revocation without the minus 20% loyalty. So, they should still be trending above 60. Yeah, let's take this, lose 15 tradition now in order to make it cheaper to hire generals. We'll just be able to roll more that way. We already have a fairly good set of generals to use for the moment. So, if I remember correctly, I had just been saying, not too long ago, like an hour or two ago, that I'm pretty sure if I were the Ottomans, and I was looking at my options, I think the Mamluks look pretty darn juicy. They got no truce to the Mamluks. They've got permanent claims on the Mamluks, or regular claims, I'm not sure which. They have Tech 7 versus Tech 7, 150,000 troops versus only 50,000 troops. The Mamluks alliances are garbage. And, yeah. Versus attacking us, they've got to deal with 40,000 troops plus our subjects, which is not much. Poland, who's got 77k, Lithuania with 63k, Austria with 40k, Milan with 11k. At some point, we probably do need to dump Milan, and that point might be real soon. I can ask them for 13 monies. Probably do that. And that all being said, let's play. Any questions? 5% annexation cost reduction, that's nothing. It's not about the annexation cost reduction. I mean, that's part of it, but the main motivator is not losing 3 Diplo rep for 15 or 20 years. We'll probably also want to turn on this thing when we start doing our conversions. I'll hold off until... Oh, we only have one missionary. Maybe we just turn it on now and get started. We only have 72% religious unity at the moment, which is not bad, but like it will become a bigger problem if we ignore it. Next icon we're going to use is... probably go back to Icon of St. Michael to make sure that we do well in the Ottoman War. Maybe this one if we want to save some gold while doing the embracement. But I'm probably just going to develop the institution. So I should keep one province adjacent to our higher development stuff so that we can dev it out efficiently. Yeah, I will turn in that mission now. Get our Patriarch authority to 75%. We get Patriarch estate gains 10% loyalty equilibrium for 20 years. Wow. Wow. All provinces in this area are owned by us. All provinces in this area... No, 3 provinces in this area are owned by us. That gets us a claim on the Dalmatia area, which is this area. Which is fine. Alright, 23 months, 2 gold a month. Start doing our conversion. Let's turn on our edict next month. Hopefully we get a missionary soon. Insanely bloated. How bloated is EU4? Performance is horrific. Late game is unplayable. I haven't experienced that. I feel like the game's running pretty well lately. But, your comments don't surprise me. The game does generally struggle from performance. There was a patch not too long ago where they really improved it a lot. Speaking of promoted cultures, we have 2 more slots. I think for the same reason that we just accepted Venetian, we probably are going to accept Ferraris or Romagnol, so we can eventually take all this, and then we'll probably also accept Tuscan. We need to accept Tuscan if we want to be able to do this, right? The religion needs to be... Oh, we don't actually need to accept Tuscan. But we will anyway, because it's part of a different culture group, and there's a lot of development that we want. Are we a prince? No, we're not. We're an Orthodox kingdom. We're allied to the Emperor, though. What is this thing? If we are the strongest trade power in Pest, we can gain mercantilism. Wow. Wow. If you hear background conversation, it's just the kids. They're still here. They're leaving in -4 minutes. Don't you have to be Christian for that monument? Yes? So, I'm going to say something, I hope I don't get this wrong. Christianity is the overarching, in the game at least, Christianity represents all of the Christian faiths. Catholic, so Catholic, Orthodox, Protestant, Reformed, that's 4. The Ethiopian one, Coptic, and then also Jewish. That's like 6 different faiths. You can see a list of which faiths are part of which group if you hover over the little icon here. Tolerance of heretical beliefs, Hussite, Coptic, Catholic. So this is our specific brand of the thing, and then these are the other ones that are also part of the same group. And then everything else is heathen. So when it specifically says the religion is Christian, that doesn't mean Catholic. That means part of the Christian religious group. If it wanted it to be Catholic, it would say Catholic. Are you sure that Jewish is part of a different group? Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, also I did forget about Anglican, but that's easy to do, right? Alright, so we do have some rebels coming up, and it'll be a while till the contract is valid with the Ottomans, so I think we should probably get ready to go fight the rebels. The rebels, sir. The rebels, sir, they're here. Largest stack is going to be that big. Let's just send over like an 1104. Borgar us. Are you going to like path right through my army? Wouldn't surprise me at all if you do. Jerks. Oh, they're not going to. Good. On the 14th. Alright, so we're going to have this army go down to here. Of course, the rebellions will be slightly larger if we force them to trigger. We'll just ferry this small stack over to put down the rebels. And then maybe bring it back. This is a very competent stack if we're going to rent out troops, so that shall work. Another core. That means we now have Romagnol. We want to full core this. Can't full core it. It's not a state. Need to wait on that core and this core. Okay. We do have only a few more months left with the... Well, not a few more. We've got like 17 years left of claims bordering claims. So is there anything specific that you guys would like to do? That you'd like to see done with claims bordering claims that's reasonable? This is maybe one of the few circumstances where I'd consider building a ramparts. The extra 15% defensiveness to offset the guns of Urban is quite appealing. We do have good income. But instead, I could just not and make something that is better forever. Which seems better. Because it'd be forever. Kill Tunis, maybe. Tunis is allied to the Ottomans, so we're going to be fighting them anyway. They have 27 ships. We're playing on very hard difficulty. Which means that they basically pay nothing for their fleets. They have ridiculous naval force limit modifier. If you look at, like, their base force limit, Tunis has plus 50% bonus naval force limit. They have the full plus 50% that, like, Dutch ideas gives, just because. It's very hard to win naval superiority against other people if you're just dipping your toe in the water. So I don't think we could actually attack Tunis and win unless we did some shenanigans. Maybe if we allied Castile and positioned our army there to begin with, we could beat them. That's actually an angle that we could use to fight the Ottomans too. War deck on Tunis, and then have them be the war leader. Separate piece the Ottomans. But I think we already have a plan for them. Morocco. Again, we'd probably need to have an alliance with Castile. Morocco will have 43 ships. Oh, that's Castile. They only have 7. I don't want to build combat ships. I don't want to have to build galleys. We're already building up to 10 transports. We should probably continue to build transports kind of non-stop, actually. That takes us to 12. Yeah. Just go like 14 transports. It's kind of a weird number, but... Soon, we're going to start building light ships. Probably around the time we can pick up our flagship. So for right now, we're just drilling and chilling, waiting for the Ottomans to make their move. Our army is right on the border of all this. I don't think they're preparing to attack us. They're just dealing with these rebels. We're probably okay to drill. But just in case, why don't we relocate this army down to the coast? That way we can move it onto the boats and stuff easier if we need to. Making 15 gold a month, net. Our gold mine collapsed twice in this playthrough, even though it was only at 10 development, which is kind of ridiculous. Capital state, we probably should run manpower. We don't really need manpower here, or here, or here anymore. I just had it on because we were doing Slack and standards. Black Sea Coast, maybe. Black Sea Coast. What's that? Crimea? This Black Sea Coast? I don't know where that is. It might be interesting to like get a march over in Imerti just to mess with the Ottomans. Helps keep them from focusing all of their efforts on us. If they declare on us, they would be motivated to go after a march over here. Coastal level 3 fort could be a real pain in the ass for them. And there's a bunch of coastal mountains. Let's see. We have claims to here. A claim on the Ottomans would cost... I don't technically have something there. It would cost... To spend 25 admin to gain a core in this province. The cost is given by... That's a weird tooltip. Kind of want to click it. I think this is just a UI issue. Not a, you can just straight up core provinces that aren't owned by you. Well, to make it work, we would basically have to get 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. 3 claims on the Ottomans. And the problem is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So the math should just be, first claim is 20, then it's 25, then it's 30, then it's 35. So if we need 3 more claims, the price is going to be 40 plus 45 plus 50. We need 135 spy network to get those 3 claims. Or we could try to fabricate through Hungary. Venice. That looks really, actually really difficult to do, to get over there. Maybe if we win our war against Hungary and we take like this land, and we have over to here. I'm not sure if you can fabricate across this mountain range. I don't think so. But then it would just be 1 claim on this, then claim on 2 easy claims. That's only 45 spy network. I don't think we can really do it in 17 years. We did white piece the Ottomans, which I marked down as a victory. Bosnia. What you doing, Bosnia? Alright, so... we had been spending our money on regimental camps. I think we will continue to do that. And we're just going to chill. We're going to wait. We're going to wait and see what happens. We're just mostly keeping an eye on the rebel stacks. When they get to about 80%, we'll turn off drill over there and get ready to go deal with them. INET wants troops. We should at least consider the request. Let's see what they're willing to pay. They would give us 1.1x. INET is fighting against Liège. Liège is not willing to pay, I assume. It's just Liège versus Heinet and Trier. Trier would pay almost nothing. I mean, it's not zero money, and Heinet's going to die soon. All that this guy needs to do is knock out Trier, and he's at negative 35%. So... we could do it, but then... the risk is, like, what if then the Ottomans are doing their thing with the Mamluks, and I want to rent against them, and now I have to wait. It'd be kind of annoying. It's kind of risky, but also kind of want to do it. Also a lot of work to get military access up there. Actually, it's not. He's got military access through France for us. So we just have to ask for access through... if I get access through my ally, which costs nothing, I already have access to my ally. I just have to go over the limit for like 1 second. Just get access from Ferrara if he'll give it. He's mad at me. Or, okay, how about Mantua? He's mad at me. Well, I will improve with you. How does that sound? Is your trade good? Yeah, our trade's pretty good. 14 gold a month. We're making good money because we're straddling two end nodes while also kind of dominating our primary node. We could theoretically consider moving our trade node, but I think because we're straddling two end nodes, it's probably better just to keep splitting it 3 ways. Alright, let's go ahead and spend a Diplo point or 2 to get this offer through. We probably also need to subsidize him, so probably wasting some extra points, unfortunately. Yeah, I should have pre-subsidized him before asking for access. 47 monies, eh? I'll spend a Diplo point to increase the amount of money. I did it in the wrong order, though. That was a mistake. Now we have to keep the military access request open longer, or we have to potentially cancel it and reactivate it. Hainet has... Hainet? Hainet? How do you spell Hainet? Hainet? Hainet. I only have 108 monies. Still worth it, I think. Yes, state. Don't need to accept this culture. Actually, I do need to accept this culture because I need to convert this province so we can get the thing going. Alright, so here, we do have 21 development. Let's go ahead and accept Tuscan. We're going to just accept all 3, actually, for sure. Missionary strength here will be whatever it is. Can we turn on missionary again here? No. Okay. Worth working on Venice to gain more control in the node. We'll definitely take land from Venice when we can. The problem is that the Ottomans defend them, and it's messy to try to mess with them. So we need to deal with the Ottoman issue first. Once we've beaten the Ottomans once, we're pretty solid. And we're going to be happy. Austria just got reelected. They are 2 reforms in. We're just going to keep on drilling. I don't think we're going to actually help. We're expecting them to cease to exist to get our condottiere back earlier, as soon as Trier falls. Yeah, it should full annex sign it. You have to still cancel contract. Subsidies, though. Think about the coast of the Mamluks for upstream trade. Let's see. We wanted to get a claim on the Mamluks. We could fabricate on the Knights. We should definitely get a claim on the Knights while we can. We could go Knights, Cyprus, Mamluks with claims bordering claims. That's very reasonable. Even just to have the opportunity for it, I think that's very reasonable. Even if, like, we never use it, like... An unpopular mathematician. Lose prestige to gain innovativeness. We're still not at the innovativeness cap, so yes, I will take it. I cancel the subsidies? I think I just did. Yeah. Cancel military access? Yeah. 6 out of 6 relations. Everything good? Everything's looking good. We Gucci. We will keep spying on the Ottomans. I don't have an extra merchant to send to try to speed up the fabrications and stuff over here, but that's okay. I think improving relations is still more important than... Like, aggressive expansion decay is more important than hiring a spy network advisor. So we'll keep what we have. I need some more half-price advisors. Venetians are at 70%. Ottomans have decided to go after Crimea, which is not who I thought they would. We still probably want to try to mess with them. Same plan, just a different target. We should stabilize Italy first. Icon of Christ Pantocrator has been forgotten. We've gained 4 force limit. Let's get more infantry. Ideally, I think at this stage of the game, we really just want 1 siege stack. And then everything else should be infantry with a little bit of cav. Just, you know, like a standard build. So we're going to build another 4 infantry over here. Look to see if we can get some more regimental camps. Anywhere that's got more than one building slot. What did Grandma do this time? Grandma didn't do anything. RS79, thank you for your 24th month resub. Welcome back. I really appreciate your support. Happy day. We have 69 PP size. Everyone raise your hands in celebration. How is your economy so good? Because of the buttons. Because I pressed them and made it good. Have you tried making it good? I think you should try to make it good. Love the music in this game so much. It's gorgeous. Yep, subsidies are cancelled. I am considering redeveloping Kosovo to 10. Maybe after we get to prosperity. We just lose that icon, so it's kind of not ideal to do it right now. I would like to keep building up Patriarch Authority to help out with the missionary stuff. Give 91 of our golds to Austria. I will, because if they're asking for it, they probably need it, and I want them to honor any defensive calls, so fine. You can have some of our money. Don't spend it all in one place, dummy. Okay, we will accept Romagnol now as well. We will full core. Still going to keep an eye out for missionaries. We could fish for a missionary by firing advisors. Not unreasonable. 19 monies on 50. 10 of it is war reps. So without the war reps, we're sitting at about 9 on 40, which is about 33%, which is acceptable. Pretty good ratio. It will improve if I redevelop the gold mine. Venetian rebels are at 90% here. Our army is actually probably strong enough that we can just drill while the rebels are firing and we'd still win the fight. This isn't a very good general to be leading this army, though. I should have put the better general here. Borg R Us is weak. Suffer an attrition if we don't have the army combined. Inet is still alive. What? Why are you still alive? Did Liège not declare a conquest war? Did they just decide to not take over your land for some reason? Weird. Very weird. Always you have high army tradition. Yeah. Well, it's a game about war and painting the map. Like, you should have high army tradition because you go to war a lot. You've gained another 6 force limit. Let's train more infantry. We're gonna have to find a better location to hang out and drill. This mountain's very safe, but it's also kind of low supply. Zeta's got 23. We'll just have the armies stand separate, I guess. Since rebellions are going to happen anyway, I think we do lower autonomy here. I should have lowered autonomy before that fired. Lowering autonomy resets the recent rebels flag, which is dumb, but... Probably is about time to start training some light ships, although I've spent most of our naval force limit on transports. It's very important that we don't get caught out. I would rather have no... Like, we're doing fine on trade, right? 16 gold a month in trade is... It's good. It's good. I would rather have less trade income and guarantee that I can move my whole army, like a whole stack, in one transfer, because I know I don't have good naval superiority. So I need to be sneaky about it, or fast about it. That's why I'm basically ignoring light ships, where normally I would have light ships by now. This weird, like, straddling Italy. It's situation is kind of strange. Our max available condottieri is how much? Probably about 20 to 25. 22. So I need Hynet to give me my army back before we can rent against the Ottomans. I'm not renting out a 7 stack, that's crazy. Why don't you provoke rebels? Because it costs manpower. The provoke rebels button specifically says, provoke the rebels to revolt immediately. They will be 50% stronger than usual with a total of 13 regiments. It's not a big bump. They'd go from 9k to 13k, but we would lose more manpower. And there's... What we're doing right now, drilling and chilling, is basically building up manpower by banking professionalism. And I'm continuing to... We have 0 manpower banked right now, so... Nope, Naples is independent. The event fired where Aragon gave him away. And then Castile got the Iberian wedding. Next conversion we can do in 23 months for Rennes, probably. My missionary strength here. Bum, bum. I'd also like to change over which general is leading that army, because we're taking extra losses for no real reason. Once again, gained 3 more force limit. I was intending to slacken standards with the professionalism that we gained, but maybe we get lucky and we can just wait. What tech is it that gives us access to soldier households? Tech 15? Ah, that's an eternity away. Almost have enough here. 4 more months, we need to revoke our contract before they tell the world that we're naughty. November 2nd. Ottomans caught us. Chances are pretty high that the Ottomans are also spying on us. Well, actually no, we're not their rival. They probably don't spy on us. They probably spy on their rivals. We are probably being spied on by Hungary. So putting one of our guys on counter-espionage on Hungary would be good. To try to break down their spy network, potentially. Unfortunately, I don't have any pop-ups about when we catch enemies spying, because it's usually pointless, and it happens a lot, and I don't care. So I disabled the alerts, so we won't know if it's effective or not, but it is, usually. No, the kid's not being punished again. I just... My mom didn't need my help. So I was going to go because I didn't want to leave her with 6 kids, and she's like, I can handle 6 kids. My mom's a badass. Didn't you know that? Chat, didn't you know that our mom is a badass? It's either feudal de jure law or AE impact, and I think that we just fight rebels, so we take the AE impact here. If we had a better general in charge, I would keep drilling. Despite the rebels. Yeah, you do have a cool mom, I agree. Okay, revoking is happening next month. And I want to guarantee that we don't miss it, so I'll just leave a diplomat free for the monthly tick. November 3rd. Don't tell everyone I'm naughty. I didn't mean it. I was joking. It was a joke. I made it funny. Good. Alright, let's put a better general over here, like, say, Flopper. Actually... let's just put Tabes here and have him drill. And then we can put the best siege leader in charge of that army, and we can put the best maneuver leader over here. We will also want shipyards. Was that a full peace deal or just a separate? Okay, he's already almost done with this. We can rent against him now. So... he has to knock out Nogai. Means he's going to be walking a long way. Got 150,000 troops. I don't know if I want to try to rent against him right now. The Ottoman warning expires 1506. In 10 years, we'll have a small window. They've gone for economic quality. They have their cavalry combat ability online as well. We should probably, since we're out of manpower and expect to be fighting the Ottomans soon, go ahead and just turn on the Icon of St. Michael. Although, the Icon of St. Michael is helping us... Sorry, the Patriarch Authority is helping us to do these conversions in Italy. So... yeah, it's a pretty big, large army for the Ottomans. I'm a bit spooked by it, to try to go in and just snipe their capital or something. I'd be more comfortable if they were fighting a bigger enemy, like... They'd probably dispatch that 20 stack to go take care of Nogai, and then there's still a ton of troops here. But if they fight the Mamluks, they'll send the whole thing. I think we just wait for now. Or look for other contracts. Yeah, Crimea is apparently done with Muscovy as well. Do we have any friends? We get more friends? We can ally Pisa. We should probably support our heir in Poland, see what kind of stats they've got. Royal marriage or subject is reasonable. Mantua is not our subject. Let's see what type of guy we would be able to create. Serbia is a 413. And there's already a lot of competition. 50 support for their Jagiellon. So not worth it. Maybe after the next Polish death we could consider it. Did I forget to do my claims? I think I did. Shit. Claim on the Knights. This is... claim on Cyprus. Start spying on the Mamluks now. That is it, really. The other diplomat can go back to Hungary. Very close to having enough favors with Austria to get that 19... or sorry, the 9 development province back that has the natural harbor. Or the coastal province would be great. Who will win, the Ottoman army or 6 kids? Well, it depends. Which idea groups do the 6 kids choose? We are still ahead of the Ottomans by 1 tech. And we could actually potentially take this tech. Like, I could take Tech 9 stupid early because of all the discounts that we have and stuff. Pike Infantry are 6 total pips versus 4. So a 2 pip upgrade on top of the 25% tactics. Didn't we have 1 more transport? Oh no, I stopped at 14. I think 14 is a good number. This army is kind of a weird size. I sent it specifically because of the rebel stacks. But if I had to have a template, which we should talk about since we haven't talked about it in like 6 months, template for combat would be combat width, which is currently 24. We would want to have 24 combat width. So 20 and 4. And I'm not going to include artillery in the stack because we're not going to have more than one stack that has artillery right now. It's too expensive. So that is 24 troops, which, do they fit well on the current supply? Yes. So that'd be basically the size of the army that I want to walk around with. Maybe even more like this. No. I could see doing like an 18-6, but I hate Cav. I know I'm going to delete them. You know, like when you build an artillery, you know you're going to have that artillery forever. When you build a cavalry, you know you're going to delete it. So it's like I hate building them, you know? So if that's the number of troops that I want to have in a combat stack, I want to have a good divisor to move it between 2 locations. So 14 is good, but 12 would also work. We just need to be able to do it in 2 trips. I could actually see getting rid of 2 of the transports and start building light ships. Do we have Let's wait till next tech and we'll start building ships then. Any CK3 plans? I haven't played CK3 in a long time. I don't really plan to. Again, for a long time. We had fun with it, but it's just a pretty shallow game, I think. Isa is likely to stop giving us stuff. Let's bring this army over. I think we'll do a couple quick wars just to make sure that they know that they have to keep paying us for protection. Isa brings in Mantua. We knock that down. We get some army tradition, keep our prestige up. We've lost about 30 in the last couple years, so. Isa immediately says, we don't want to give you money. And I say, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You sure about that? A monopoly company has formed. 15% trade efficiency for 10 years and 50 diplo points. Or 653 ducats. Easy to do the math, right? 15% trade efficiency. Assuming that the numbers don't change. This is until 1506, so 10 years. 184 months worth of trade efficiency, plus monarch points. So realistically, we're comparing about 500 gold to 50 development, or sorry, 50 monarch points. If you expect your income to go up, this gets better. If you're desperate for monarch points. It does look like the money is better to me here. Because I want money. And I need money now. Zeta only has one last building slot, so I'm a bit uncertain if I want to use it on a thing. It's bad terrain. It's not a good trade good where we care to build a manufactory, but we don't have a manufactory there yet, and every manufactory is better than no manufactory, so I don't think we spend that on that. We can actually start building manufactories now. If we're going to build manufactories, it would be great to have this construction cost -10. I think we hold off on building manufactories until... Oh, shoot. Our heir died. Twitch chat, you died. You guys remember? And our heir had architectural visionary. Sad face. Did we kill this guy? He's only a 0 baby. Napkin Girl is 60. She's going to die soon, chat. I think that Napkin Girl's too old to risk killing people. Plus we'd lose too much prestige. Prestige is morale of armies, we care about that. So, let's not. Rip Twitch chat, yeah. Okay, the army hath arrived. Pisa, you will pay me too. We have claim. We can actually just take over Pisa this time. Conquest or trade conflict. We get more money by demanding trade power from Pisa than by conquering the land. But we have accepted this culture, and if I build a fort in Firenze, it would be good. So I think we do conquer it from them if we can. It's already been converted for us too. I choose war. I choose to fight. I want to start pre-building a fort there. Don't need this on. Saxony did a thing. Rebels spawned right as I left, of course. Well, it's not like these sieges are going to take very long. Is this a level 1 fort? Yes. Try to conserve some manpower if we can. Movement speed +10 on Flopper. Aw, shoot. I was hoping Flopper was the one with 5 maneuver. Still, it's a good trait. You can get value out of that. Serbia is now an Italian country. Well, in this save, with very hard AI, like, there's no other real direction to expand, right? Can't expand into the Empire, because it's deadly. Can't attack Hungary, because they're horrifying at the start of the game. Obviously can't beat the Ottomans, because they have 135,000 troops. Don't have boats. Can't go south. You know? What you gonna do? We want to fight them, even if it costs manpower. Bring our 6-6 over. He's busy. Damn. Yeah, this is worth prestige and 1 army tradition. So, worth. Mantua, you will give us the things. And you will also give us the prestige. And the money. Sounds good. Bye. Thank you. Appreciate your support. You're a good guy. We like you. A little bit. Let's create templates to make it easier to pull stacks off. Just want like a 10-0-10 and a 5-0-5. Didn't even need it. Conquer Pisa. Potential coalition with Genoa. Papal State is too small to matter. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you for that. Innovation wave. That cost discount. Pretty irrelevant. Did the Ottomans just full annex Crimea? Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Yep. It's gone now. Like you do. We still have 4 force limit open. We just want to train pure infantry, but we have no manpower. We have 400 manpower per month now. Missionary is almost done. Ferrari separatists are going to be a 9 stack. Got our best general there, so he's good to drill. Someone wants Condottieri. Condottieri, yes. Thuringia. Nah. We'll just keep drilling. We have negative 1,500 manpower at the moment. Each click is about 10k manpower, so we've got a little bit stored. Not much. Any missionary strength? Yes. Fire that. And I think we might be at 27 favors, so we can steal Istria. Istria is Dalmatian, which is not an accepted culture for us. It is part of Dalmatia's cores. It's actually going to go to our subject, so... Sorry, Austria, but we need this. I need this. This is mine. You can't have this. Don't decide now that you suddenly want to be my enemy, please. I would appreciate it. We could build a fort here. Probably should. Our subject is probably... Wasn't there a fort in Ragusa? Did you delete the fort? Was there never a fort? Construction of a castle. Yeah, there was. They deleted their fort. Damn. Any reason to re-up our favors with Austria, maybe? I'd actually like to get trust higher with Poland, if possible. Or just improve relations with some people. Bum, 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 bum. We have 1,000 money. What do we do with all this money? Padova could have a bit more force limit for us. It's a coastal province. We're probably going to dev this to about 30 at some point, so I think we will have extra building slots there. Hey, we can select a naval doctrine. Ship trade power plus 33, of course, always. Bum, bum, bum. I can't realistically imagine stronger ally giving you his lands for favors. The system is silly, but it's the system that they added, so we just have to deal with it, you know? Okay, Bologna or Ferrara? Rather get the full state done first. Can't do Pisa, actually. Bologna... Okay, it's all in that state, actually. Let's turn on missionary strength in that state. We've got 10 more years on this. We already lost our icon. We're very close to the manpower. I think we might turn on the dev cost icon again. I give up some Patriarch Authority, which slows down one of the missions, but I mean, we're a full 2 full techs away. We don't get another ID group till tech 10. So we're not taking another ID group for a very long time, which means we're going to hit the cap on all of these things multiple times. I think we do want that dev discount. And if that's the case, we should cancel this building and rebuild it, since it's going to be cheaper now. And if we have that on, and since Twitch chat died, we can start building manufactories. So let's do that. Manufactory number 1 online or en route. How long will this bonus stream be? Until I decide it's time for me to go see if Napkin Girl is working. We will see. Alright, so this is converted. Notice how there is a green check mark. The religion of friends is Christian, so it is fine for us to be Orthodox. To upgrade this is 2,500 gold. It doesn't likely pay for itself, you know? It's like, what, 2,500 and another 5,000, so 7,500 gold to get it to level 3 again, but the convenience of being able to take any advisor and take them to level 5 and have it be a reasonable price is pretty useful. You don't see the appeal of a girl made of napkins? Can I go over the trade situation? Sure. We collect out of our primary node just based on trade power. We have a level 3 center of trade in that node. I was running trade power edict here because it's our capital state, but we're struggling for manpower. And I have tried to make the state kind of focused on manpower, since we're going to have this level 3 center of trade gives plus 33% local manpower modifier to the whole state. So it's kind of like our manpower hub. So for now, we're running manpower focus. Beyond that, we collect in Venice and we collect in Genoa. We are collecting well in those nodes, despite not having much land there, because people are being bullied by us. Ferrara, Mantua, the Pope, Urbino. Some of them are subjects, some of them aren't, but like, we keep on bullying all the OPMs inside both of these 2 nodes and forcing them to transfer trade power to us. When you collect from trade outside of your capital node, you do take a penalty equal to half of your total bonus. So 38.8% penalty for collecting outside of our primary node. Not to mention we're overextended and we're embargoed. But the trade power that you receive from other countries is completely unaffected by the collect from trade outside of capital node penalty. So if you're trying to collect in other nodes than your capital, you want to demand trade power from other countries, not just take the land yourself. Or, you know, do both, but my main motivator for moving into Urbino, we started with Urbino, is just because I saw a level 1 natural harbor inside the Venetian node. Venice had relatively low trade power, 356, with high trade value, so it's like easy to get some money. That one province was worth like 2 or 3 gold at the time. Now we're getting about 7, but really easy to suddenly make money in a node with downstream subjects. Bologna is still the wrong religion, so we would prefer to wait to develop it until later. There's something dropping off. I want to make sure that we don't miss it. Oh, it was the icon, but I turned it back on. Alright, cheapest place to develop right now is Bologna. Ferrara's second cheapest. It's without prosperity, without the edict. Burgers are happy. I want to start building a fort here. Our fort ratio, we need 6 forts, and we have how many right now? Only 5, yeah. That alone, I think, justifies holding off on this building and instead starting the next fort. Here's our 6-6 leader fighting against a stack. Unless they've changed combat to the point where this doesn't work anymore, we should slaughter them even though we have 0 morale. Which is a weird thing, but... Ah, shit, I did not mean to consolidate there. You can safely drill while, while there are rebels, sometimes. You're pretty sure that Twitch chat uses a lot of napkins. Gross. We can take tech. Early. 6 innovativeness. Taking the tech will make us stronger, but it's not going to be enough to make us, like, suddenly able to beat the Ottomans one-on-one or something, so I'd rather keep on playing slow and steady and just do a bunch of development instead. Makes more sense to me. Especially if we can do the development in this area, this capital node. I think I will possibly run the gold mine up to 10 again. We wait for prosperity. We can save another 20%, which is 10 base. So we can take the cost down to 33. So it'll be like 150 diplo points to get back up to 10 development. Might be worth it. We should start banking some monarch points. Like I mean, we already are, accidentally. But we want to have a good bank going into 1450 so that we can just develop the institution. 1450 or 1450. Right, 1500. That's when it will likely spawn. 1510 is when it actually transitions to the next era. Alright, I need courthouses. We want more marketplaces. Serbia. What the hell's Serbia? Build marketplaces in our subject. Can our allies beat the Ottomans? Not if we are the aggressor. If we're the defender, yes, I think so. But if we're the aggressor, they would beat us. Their manpower recovery is still way too high for me to be able to move into their land and actually win. Firenze, we probably want to upgrade this center of trade to level 2. We're not going to get a huge benefit from it, because as I mentioned, we have a huge penalty. 51.4% penalty in this node. Just because it's not a primary node, but it's still probably worth it soon. We did try doing this expand infrastructure click one time. Our governing capacity is at 200 out of 500. Let's just think, if we did that click in Firenze, it would save 5% great project upgrade cost, and the cost is 2,500 and 5,000, right? We'd get 5% of 7.5 grand. Gives us 375 gold. If you had a button that you could use to turn 50 admin points into 375 gold, would you click it? Probably, right? It's a pretty good exchange rate. It also does other things, like the things there. Maybe this button did become good in certain circumstances. Definitely if there was more than one great project that you intended to upgrade. If it was dip but not admin? Well, we're not going to be doing the great project upgrade for a little while. I'm not going to like save up my money. I'll probably do the great project upgrade the next time we get an event that says, ooh, you should do, you know, you'll get a discount for a while. Then maybe I will be motivated, but I do need to stockpile cash. Rent. Let's see, so we want to get a claim on Mamluks. And we might want to get more than one, so I'll keep spying on them. We got caught spying on the Ottomans, I think. Trent. We have a CB against Trent. Apprentice still a prince. We have truces with everyone else. If we attack Venice, the Ottomans defends. If we attack Hungary, Ottomans defend. If we attack the Ottomans, Ottomans defends. I think we're still waiting for the Ottomans to try to attack the Mamluks again. I think we still look pretty undesirable to them. Mentu enables... Bum, bum, bum. We're offering 0.1 ducats to Milan that we don't need to be. Give it back. Give me my money. Give it. What if we just attacked Mamluks? If we attack the Mamluks, the Ottomans defend. If we attack Cyprus, the Mamluks defends, and we can bypass it. Mamluks want to attack 8 to our attack 8. They've got 50,000 troops. We attack the Knights. We can isolate Venice. That could work. It wouldn't be a very good war, because I don't want to co-belligerent Venice. I can't, but it would allow me to at least make some headway. Or we just chill and drill. Chilling and drilling is still good. Until the opportunity presents itself for us to bust out efficiently. Don't have to jump the gun, you know? This diplomat probably needs to go try to spy on the Ottomans again for siegeability and forewarning of attacks. French are still paying us for a little while longer, 7 gold a month. It's gonna hurt when that goes away, but it'll be fine. Bum, bum, bum. Hit the military point cap. It's actually 1148, so we can store for a little while longer. Let's do that. Is Siena or Genoa not decent targets? I think we have a truce with both of them. We don't have a truce with Siena. We have a truce with Genoa until 1499. Siena is allied to Castile. That was the primary detractor for that. Castile is cruel, though. Genoa, in 2 years, lets us fight the Pope. The Pope is still our rival, I believe. Yep. So, let's get a claim on Siena, just in case I decide that the Castile peoples aren't scary. They're not that scary, right? Honestly, they're not. Yeah, they got Aragon with 40k troops, and they themselves have 60k, but that number compared to the Ottomans on our border with a much bigger number, like... We've got a lot of forts, defensive terrain, we've got, you know, our armies are closer together to each other. There's a lot of reasons that I am not as afraid. It is difficult to spy on Siena. Let's make that a little bit easier. Morivek and Mr. Geo, if I missed you 13 minutes ago, appreciate your support. Welcome back, guys. Air falls ill. Of course he does. I mean, of course he does. I don't like the idea that Napkin Girl dies, and then we have a regency. I might spend the money to try to keep him alive, but... We have a 334. That's an upgrade. Milosh. Upgrade. Yay. Come on, give me architectural visionary or something so we can build a bunch of manufactories. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Bum. Any other barracks that make sense? No. Prosperity is growing fairly well. Devastation in Pisa, because we don't have a fort in Firenze. Can't do development here till that core is done. Might as well just lower unrest now. Alright, lower unrest, lower autonomy now, I meant to say. Muscovy is preparing to attack the Great Horde. Have fun, Muscovy. I don't care about you anymore. You're a jerk. No one likes you. Any other provinces where we want to mess with autonomy? No. Any other buttons that we want to press, chat? I'm looking for buttons to press. I can buy maps from Austria. I can curry favors. I can support Marrakesh independence. I get a royal marriage with Naples, if I so chose to do it. Rebuilding workshops, even if they're not efficient, is pretty good because it makes it look easier. Like, it helps you to find the right targets for your manufactories when it comes time. Padova does have some manpower. What do you have already? Workshop. You have a church, a shipyard, regimental camp. So we need to reserve one slot for manufactory. I'm maybe liking this button, possibly. More now. What was it before? I think the penalty from the previous patches was even more governing cost penalty, right? Somehow the governing cost penalty seems more reasonable now. Like, they made it cost admin, yeah, that sucks, but the governing cost was always the biggest detractor from it. I remember you used to be able to just toggle it. You could raise it, lower it. But it being active made it cost way too much overall, like governing capacity or some nonsense, right? We are nearing our maximum monarch points. Milan wants 100 money. No. My money. Naval force limits up to 25. We'll gingerly spend monarch points on development until 2 years from now. So anytime I'm about to hit the cap, I'll spend a little bit. But we want to bank as much of it as possible for 1500, so that we can just knock out the institution right away and then sell it to like Poland or Austria. So with that being said, our next best place to do development is Bologna, but Bologna is not using the development edict and it's being converted. Next best after that is Ferrara, but Ferrara probably doesn't have prosperity. It not having prosperity is not a big deal, but it would be better if it did. Developing on the coast is also quite good. I don't want to wait this long, it's too long. I'm okay with slowing down the conversion too, to just get a little bit of development in right now. I'm fine with just doing the development in Bologna. Even if it slows down the conversion, it's still going to go fast enough. It's not like I'm going to click like 20 times or anything. Let's do 2 clicks there, and then like 2 clicks here. I have 24 months times 15. I'm gonna gain 360 plus 1012. I can only store 1148, so I should spend like another 200 points. Go down to about a little under 800 right now. I don't have to keep thinking about it. Boop, 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 boop. Ferrara, Logana, Raska at 41. More clicks in the manpower state, even if it's expensive, would also be good. It's really expensive already. Raska might be where we dev push the institution. Spam generals. That's also reasonable. We're already kind of like at decent generals, and we only have 72 tradition at the moment. Generals do effectively give manpower, but I don't think that any of them are going to be good enough because we don't have as high of a tradition as before. I think I'd rather just do development. Long-term development, you know? Go to like, there. Alright, problem solved. Long-term manpower, yeah. The generals, it's like you get some percentage of your manpower pool, or you get a bigger manpower pool so that the percentage you have is bigger. Like, we will roll generals, like that will be happening, don't worry. We'll roll lots of amazing generals. They'll be fantastic. Just not yet. We can seize land. Some of the diet. Raska has base tax at 6, gain prestige. Manpower at 50%. Get another half-price guy. Get a half-price trader if we have 40% control in Venice. Difficult to do. Easy to do. This would top off our prestige, which helps with aggressive expansion. This is going to take a long time since I keep training troops. If we did go to war with Venice, this would be good. We just occupy Venice to get to 40%. And we are going for a diplomatic ID group next, so having someone we could bump to like level 4 or 5 would be nice. This is just the simplest one though. Just take Raska. And I'm going to hold off for prosperity. Save a few points. Glory always destroys when he conquers, and I always develop. I do, as I've gotten, like, as I've played longer and longer, I do a lot of freaking development in this game. Okay, if you do development like I do, you get to press this button whenever you want. It's great. Look at that button. For 1,300 monies, that's so much monies. Like, who would want to press that button? That button's fantastic. Growth of cities attracts serfs. Yep, sure does. We need to switch that back to missionary strength soon. This one we need to do nothing with for a while. I probably will end up developing Kosovo to 10 again. There's no way it collapses again, like, for the 3rd time, right? That would be crazy. We have only 1 power projection from insulted rival. I think we have all 3 embargoes. We do. Still take Miltech early. It's time for the Florentine rebels to pop up. Swap back you to here, and you to here. Go back to Hungary then. Their claim on Siena. 2 claims on the Mamluks I think is probably good enough. Do we want to conquer Siena? Seal only has 10 reasons to defend, but he would fight quite hard, and it would take a while for Siena to be willing to accept annexation. It's difficult for me to get enough war score directly against Castile, since there's Aragon in the way. If we got military access through France, we could run like a 30 stack west and then go straight for the capital, and maybe we can knock out Castile. But I bet we would lose a fair bit of troops, and he might actually block me from doing it with that troop count. So I don't think that's a smart choice right this moment. Truce with Ferrara, no. Truce with Genoa in 99, April of 99. In 1 year, we could attack Genoa. That's happening. We have a claim on Genoa, which will still be here in a year. Yes. We want more claims on it. Unfortunately, it's part of a new culture group. Or a new culture, so it'll take a while to core. Which is kind of annoying. Flory knows that he will anyway be too strong in mid-game, so no need for development and prosperity. I feel like I say this almost every time it comes up. I think that he has a very different playstyle than I do, but both playstyles work. He's done 3 mountains, I've done 3 mountains, like, not like one is valid and the other's not, it's just... Shipyards are very important. They're almost always worth the build slot. Let's get those built. We have 1,600 monies. Do we want to start trying to save for the thing, or do we want to just build manufactories? I think I'd prefer the manufactories right now. Over the advisor costs thing. We yet again have a diplomat. Trade favors, work ducats. Trade favors for soldiers. Milan, can I have soldiers from you? Easier to get them from you. probably don't need these favors, so I think we do just ask Poland to increase trust. I really would prefer for him to not betray us like other people have in the past. Let's do a little bit of counter-espionage on Hungary in case he's been spying on us. Bork! 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 Bork, bork, bork. Bork. Bork dog, bork. Bork! Milan is preparing to attack Switzerland in a war of aggression. The personality has let us know why. He has 89.73 favors with us. What do you think the odds are that he's going to try to call us into this bullshit? Wait. Wait. You're going to attack Switzerland? That's what it said, right? Oh, Milan's part of the Empire. Okay. I thought he was about to attack Austria. But he is allowed to make that war attack, which means we could join. Wait. Wait, he is planning on attacking Switzerland. Wait. Right. Austria shows up because I'm not a okay. Okay. He wants to fight Constance and Trent. Do we want to join his war? It's free training, right? We get our army tradition from it. We can make the war fast, it's fine. We probably allow him to call us in, I guess. It'd be a big, scary, spooky noise, though. Spooky noise is spooky. Our PP is getting small. We're going to outgrow our rivals soon. We need to attack Venice or somebody before they stop being valid. Why can't we build one in Belgrade? We need Tech 11. Ottomans are about to attack the Mamluks. Alright, this is the moment we've been waiting for. So we'll give them a solid 6 months to a year before we go and try to rent. I want to make sure their entire army is committed to the cause. They might go faster than we expect, though, because they still have Ghazi. Not Ghazi, they still have Guns Bourbon. Fighting the Pope soon? Great. I'd like to see them try to fight my army. Even with no morale. I think it'd be fine. We are attacking Genoa very shortly. I think so. In this case, I think we'll just demand trade power from Genoa if we can. Unless he's a trade league leader, which sucks. Merchant republics are annoying because if they receive trade power from anyone, you can't demand trade power from them. And even if you demand trade power from them and then they stop being a trade league, they can just make a new trade league and then suddenly they're no longer transferring trade power to you, even though you paid for it. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Actually. Milan is preparing to attack Switzerland. They decided to tell us about it again, evidently. For some reason. How much manpower are we getting monthly? 466 now. Wait until we get soldiers' households in our manpower state. Alright, this army should swap over to here. If we rent out a stack to the Mamluks. We need to do it soon. If he goes into debt and then he can't afford it, that would be awful. So I would want to rent out a 10-2-10. We would rent out our best general, the safest general, not necessarily the fastest siege general, just to try to make sure that the Ottomans can't do anything to it. They only have enough to give us 0.5 maintenance. You or with anyone else? Anyone else? Well, Hormuz? Oh, I can't see Hormuz. So we would just have to accept it. Not about the money, it's about messing with them. Messing with ya. Angle of attack. We go... We still have the age bonus, so we have defensiveness in hills. Do you have any hill forts? Gallipoli? is basically a mountain for us, because our capital is in hills. So if we could rush Gallipoli and then take Constantinople, we could hide the army here, and it's basically a mountain. So we'd probably go... Well, obviously I have to knock this down to get through. I mean, we just knock the forts down and go for Gallipoli. Let's get this stack brought over. These 4 can head to Florence. This army should stay not drilling. I am pulling all of my artillery off. You know what? Maybe we should quickly do this war with Genoa. The Pope only has a level 1 fort. We don't need the artillery to beat Genoa, but it would be a lot easier to knock down a level 3 fort with the artillery. And Geneva has a level 3 fort over there as well. It's mothballed, but yeah. I think we have time. We've been pillaged. Probably in Pisa. Just with France and some people are up. Milan does want us to do their war. I thought that they might. Bum, bum, bum. I would love to rent an army to you, Milan. Here, let's wait till our stack is combined and then we can take their treasury. Would you like my 22 stack? No. Can't afford upfront cost. You have no money at all? Frankfurt. Ferrara. Ferrara, do you want my army? No. Attitude towards enemies. Bullshit. Breganz. He's calling in all of his friends. Breganz? 19 monies. Frankfurt. Surely Frankfurt's got money. Come on, give me some money, buddy. He does, but we have no access to capital. Well, of course we don't. I will just take the money from Breganz. I take money. I join war. Thank you for your money. It's mine now. Our war is in April. Milan's getting ready to attack Genoa? No, they're not. Okay, let's come back from Hungary. Murder everything. We want to knock out the secondary participant first, so let's just go... Let's just take best siege leader straight to Geneva. Take best combat leader straight to Pope. We have adaptive combat terrain. They don't have a fort. We're crossing a river with 3 maneuver. They have not 3 maneuvers, so we negate the river. And we completely offset that bonus. Equal troops. Take the fight? We probably just take this fight. But I do want to bring this army over. Who says you can't stack wipe this patch, huh? Foot bomb. Got him. Easy. Hopefully we get lucky and sack Rome. Just with Bohemia is up. We got a 4 siege ship leader there. Getting started on that. Okay. Get the siege started, even though we have no artillery with that stack. You've got 2 siege pips. Good enough. If we get above 96.3 army tradition, we'll start rolling generals again. Until then, we'll just hold. Hold. Oh, right. I'm supposed to do development in Raska. Forgot about that. There. You happy? Prosperity here. Burgers are happy. Everything's good. Take some points into the gold mine again. There's no way it collapses again. No way. It would never. That would be crazy. Rise of a Pretender. Milosh is here. We don't have positive stat. Despot Milosh the First. Trade efficiency -10. God is with Milosh in Raska. Interesting. Geneva, I want you to transfer your trade power to me and stop being your religion and give me your money. It's fine. Bye. Hold off on clicking that button until we can position an army to deal with the pretenders. (244) air, cool, fine, good. Why is it so funny to change HRE miners' religion to Orthodox? I mean, I agree. I don't know. I agree. I love it. It's just something very satisfying about. They're not actually in the Empire, are they? Oh, they are. It's just such a jerk move. Like, you're allied to the Emperor, and he's like, "Thanks, man. We're good buddies, right? Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just converting all of your princes to Orthodox because I can." There are ships out there, actually. You gotta be a little bit careful. You can pop over to Istria and then walk, I guess. The army's a bit exposed. And not in the fun way. Pope is hopefully going to give us 1,000 gold from his curia coffers. That would be swell if he would. Have you do this. Are you trying to flee? You're not allowed to flee. I'm going to kill you. Noah has fallen. Another stack wipe here, probably. Rome fell, but didn't give us the thing. Let's, Humiliated Papal States only it's at 20, so we gain 10 if we refresh the Humiliate. We definitely want transfer trade power, war reps, and money. And I guess we probably do refresh the Humiliate. It's more important than money at the moment, even if it's only 10. Because we don't know when we're going to be able to fight someone else again soon. Can't force religion on the Pope. There's special rules with the Pope. There are ways to convert him, but it's not as easy as you would hope. Yeah, we only get 10 out of that, but whatever. We can become defender of the Orthodox faith. Get another missionary, get some morale of armies. We would have to defend all of the Orthodox people if they're attacked. Which includes these people, so we could get pulled into a war we don't want to get pulled into, or we just don't do that and instead spend money on a manufactory. I will build a manufactory. We're close to the monarch point cap, but we did the math and we're not going to be over the monarch point cap. It's fine. Probably do switch focus already. Is God with Milosh, really? Is he? Wow, we didn't stack wipe. Weird. They changed combat on us, chat. It's weird. There's the stack wipe. They're gonna rise up in Raska. Let's grab Grab the 6/6. Have you go here. Go back to spying on the Ottomans. It's probably high time to rent out to the guys. So let's get the primary stack ferried over. Or at least, yeah, that. I want this 24 stack to go there. This 24 stack to now auto-transport if possible. I think we're ready to peace out. I've come to bargain. So I could take transfer trade power from Genoa, which sounds awesome, but if he forms a new trade league, then I will instantly lose it. So, kind of sneaky. How they be. Their alliances don't matter to me. Rather keep the truce short. We don't want to take any clay. Wrong culture. Don't need Corsica. This was just a war to do some training. Get our tradition back up, get our money up, do stuff and things, you know, buttons. You now auto-transport the 24 stack to here. And I think we do rent out against the Ottomans now. Take a look at their occupations. Yep. Mamluks have decided to tactically delete their capital fort in order to win wars against the Ottomans. So, that's smart. Okay, this is our... Maybe we do rent out the guy. I am being blocked. Ugh. You bastard. I forgot. I totally forgot about this war. Streamer doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know. What is it that I don't know, though? We need Corsica in our inexorable march to South America. Alright, how do we make this war go away so I can rent out troops before the Ottomans are done with their war? Maybe what we do is we just attack Hungary. A bunch of other people will come in, but like... I could probably kick Hungary's ass before the Ottomans could react. Austria doesn't want to do what I want to do. What if I attack Naples? What if I attack Venice? Steel defense. What if I attack Siena? What if I attack somebody else? What if I attack Trent? I'm at war with Trent. Damn it. Being blocked is bullshit, man. Well, until the warning expires, not for like another 7 or something years. Don't really need to spy on the Pope anymore. That looks like the Austrians might be preparing to do something. Are they getting ready to attack Venice? Willfully suffering attrition makes me think they are moving to position to attack. I mean, we could have Biltech. Still don't want to take it this early. I just want to dev push the institution out in like a month. Why are they so bad at winning wars? Like, I siege down like three countries, and they haven't even bothered to take a fort. Let alone take Trent. They're gonna need help. Damn it. Colonialism did spawn, which is great for us. We do need to do royal marriages for our subjects. Naval's meant to now. Okay, also train of thought. Someone has decided to take Miltech early. Who was it? Who did it? One of you did it. Tell me. Tell me who you are. Ulm! The mighty Ulm! Has chosen to take tech with a 65% ahead of time penalty. Go Ulm, go! Alright, so we want to just dev, preferably in the manpower state directly, but... it actually doesn't really matter too much where, as long as we dev the institution out. I have a lot of military points is the thing, which really incentivizes me to develop here. Each click would be a fair bit of colonialism. We could just go high, I should have saved these. At least one of them. Or we should have gotten this land back. And then I could develop it here, which would be great. Where did it spawn? Almost definitely in Castile, since they got the Iberian wedding. That's the wrong button. Oh, actually I was wrong. It spawned up here. Lincolnshire. It will spread pretty quickly to us, because it's going to go to Portugal, then to Castile, then into here, and we actually have land in Italy. Oh, I forgot to turn on free war taxes. Damn it. How long have I been not getting my discount of 15%? Whoops. We do want to bump stab back up. We are not gaining prosperity. Our aggressive expansion's basically gone, so we don't really need the person here. We need to conquer some more stuff. I need to take over more of Ferrara. 5 years we can take more of Ferrara. Or we just take Siena now. I'm reaching that critical mass point where it's like we can't not expand anymore, any longer. Like it's time. We have to do it type thing. Holland would join us in a direct war on Ottomans. I can't run troops out because of this stupid thing. Really frustrating. Alright, I just have to try to resolve this war as fast as I can so that I can then still run troops against the Ottomans. I should have focused more on this war. Teleportation no Jitsu, go! Quick, get there. Knock down fort. Knock out secondary participants so we can end this shit. I accidentally... Whoops. Right, sorry, I got distracted again. What, where do we develop? I guess we could just develop Bologna. There's no prosperity here, but it is the cheapest location. Our total development is 300, so if I develop one province to, like, 30 plus development to spawn the institution, we probably will have 10% of our state development, which would allow us to instantly embrace. But for the next institution, you really need adjacency to other high developed provinces. That's why you like to do it in one state. Hmm. really, like, knocking out a bunch of development in a non-coastal province when I'm trying to ease into the coast feels wrong. These discounts aren't really that great. We don't have enough. Ideally, I want to do it in a coastal province, just to increase our naval force limit and stuff. How much should we get per click in our capital? 7? I think because we have so many military points, I'm going to develop the capital state, even though it's not the cheapest by a fair bit. It's either that or Raska. This would cost like 66 per click. This would cost less. But this is the capital state. So we're going to have just more overall benefits from it. And I think I like that better. Sounds good? Makes sense? Hey, look, I have colonialism. Look what I did. So this province is godly. It's extremely expensive, but whatever. It's going to be one of the most manpower-intensive provinces that we have, especially after we get a soldiers thing here. It will pay for itself, for sure. Look at that net money. Good net money. Okay, still can't rent out troops against the Ottomans because we're at war. We probably need to slacken standards. Or do we? Maybe not. I think I might actually run manpower again in places. Not much, but... Papal State's no longer a valid rival. Yep. I saw that one coming, for sure. Okay, we don't have the actual institution yet, so we can't sell it to anybody. Ferrara wants to be our friend. That's funny. Royal marriage to Ferrara. No, 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 no. I need to get more armies dispatched to the other secondary participant. I need to go to Constance. Otherwise, this is going to take too long. We're probably going to miss the window anyway, just because of freaking Milan. Look, I mean, he's got him, like, full occupied already. Dang it. Bastard. I think we can afford to run 2 stacks of artillery now as well. Even without the French war reps, we're netting, like, 30. Which justifies, I think, going up to 2 stacks of artillery. Though, I know I'm going to have to have one super strong concerted front against the Ottomans. So... that's why I've held off on it for a while. And actually why I think I'll continue to hold off on it. Feels right. Diplo-vassal? Maybe not. Possibly. We might get strong enough to offer vassalization. Mantua would accept. If we... the land that Bosnia has claim, like, cores on is not very much overall development. We could just integrate Bosnia and then conquer this. But it would be better to use Reconquest. We could also just integrate Urbino at this point. And then swap in Mantua or somebody else instead. We would probably lose trade power and trade income, but it's okay. How strong is our navy? We have nothing but transports, just 14. We are not trying to do that just yet. We were waiting on tech. Did we take tech? No. When we take tech 9, I'll start building ships. That way we don't have to upgrade them. Bregenz is out. Good. Who else? Constance Trent. I'm working on Trent, in theory. Bastard's taking forever for some reason. Nice BB. Yeah, it was at the right number for a little while, wasn't it? How are you so bad at sieges? We have a new Babby. His name is Stefan. He's a +3 Babby. +3 Babby the first. Let's go back to our ancient and good normal stat thing. Despot Milosh is a scholar. Cool. Not a bad trait. We have negative 8,000 manpower somehow. I don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, wow. Gain more inflation and gain military power. I like military power. Do you like military power? I like military power. It's good. There's nothing else to convert, so let's hire the inflation guy again. Full price is not something I want. We'll take a level 1 national tax. Not having issues with the aggressive expansion. I don't want to pay for full price here either, probably. Although trade efficiency is kind of appealing. Spy construction is kind of appealing. Good swap. Most of our money is coming from trade, so trade efficiency, I think, wins. I need a beer soon, chat. Will you allow me to have a beer while streaming? Is that okay with you? I need to like psych myself up to go in and get rejected by Napkin Girl. Gain Patriarch Authority or gain 50 admin points? Well, I will take the Patriarch Authority, obviously. Lose Patriarch Authority or gain Patriarch Authority. I'm not going to lose Patriarch Authority for 1 development. It's dumb. I will gain Patriarch Authority. Try eating a lot of cheese. How long? Why is this taking so long? What in the hell is wrong with our leader? Oh, it's not even the right leader. Shit. That explains it. Suddenly we have a 100% chance. Alright, we need to go and assist in Constance to get this war done. And I bet by the time we get there, the Ottomans will be done with their war. 95 war score. Damn it. We are definitely blocked by Milan. What if we dump Milan as an ally? Just based on that. And swap them for Mantua. They have basically the same army, and this one can't call us into wars. I'm for it. Let's do it. Anyone else close to being willing to join us peacefully? Saluzzo's at -31. Distance between borders is at -30, so we just have to get near him. We try to do peaceful stuff now. Mamluks lost their war. Yep, as expected. Okay, well, who's he going to go after now? He's got truces with these two. Probably goes after Merti. Assuming he has claims. He has no claims on Merti. Might come after us, but Poland's... But numbers. I think we're good. Our numbers have gone up a lot. We have 60,000 force limit now. 60 force limit, sorry. Not 60,000. Trent is out. Good. Can we win this siege yet, please? We've been rivaled by the Ottomans. Okay. Oh, hey, we're great power. That's cool. Neat. 8th rank great power. I will take on foreign debt. No, I won't. I will... Great power influence people. I don't know what I'll do. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Well, if we weren't going to be able to peacefully subjugate people before, we definitely can now. That we're great power. I still don't think the Ottomans are coming for us, even with the rivalry. They just ended their war, so we became a valid rival, and they were just filling the slot. That doesn't mean that they're planning to attack. Okay, we're spying on Venice just so we have siege ability. I do also want to potentially take Venice. Proving here, spying here. Working with Mantua is kind of important. This is the last war I'm ever going to help you with, you dummy. How dare you call us into a bullshit war and make me miss my window. Come back from Venice for a sec. Stupid. You're not even letting me make the siege go by quicker. I hate you. I will trade favors for trust, and then you can stop being my ally soon. Please tell me we're not royal married to this guy. Good. Do we want regulation of the medical profession? The Serbia area... Well, that would have been great before I did all those clicks. Unfortunately, we're just going to take the admin. That would be really good if we got these two provinces from the Ottomans, though. Have we consecrated everywhere that we can? 1, 2, yes, yes. Not here. We need more stuff. Only 10 development. It's not enough. We need 10 more development here. Yes and yes. Okay, so if I develop Padova, we could do it. This one turned back over on soon. Okay, this army's coming home. I'm gonna start canceling military access and stuff so that I can dump the alliance. Probably shouldn't really be dumping long-standing alliances right before we could be fighting the Ottomans, but I'm not scared of them. Are you scared of them? I'm not scared. Just don't think there's anything to be scared of, you know? Let's see. How big of a thing can we rent out? Did you end the damn war? Why is the war not over? Good God. Son of a bitch, do you still need help? He's so bad at sieges. Go for innovative offensive, you dumb AIs. There are no locations that we can build a manufactory. We can build a manufactory in our subject, though. Let's do that, I guess. There will be so many goods produced all over the place. Alright, let me teach you how to do a siege. Ready? 22 days. I didn't even prepare for this. Just show up. Bam. Get it. Get her done. Alright, it didn't work. It would help if we had more manpower. Mantua accidentally insulted us. They didn't mean it. They didn't mean it. It's okay. It's not their fault. And the war's over. Okay. Let's actually stay Black Flag for a sec. Let's cancel military access through Milan, and then I think we do dump the alliance. We are going to rival the Mamluks, Austria, Castile, England, or the Ottomans. Ottomans are still willing to defend literally everyone. They're such jerks. I think we probably just fight Castile then. Castile's in debt. Are they at war? They must be. They're not. Damn it. What if I attack you? How's that knowledge sharing going, by the way? Or the institution spread, I mean. Almost present. We are giving the Ottomans this institution, kind of, by spawning it so close to them, but oh well. They were going to get it eventually anyway. Ottomans attacking Hungary would be neat. I don't see a better ally. We could start trying to improve relations with Austria's rivals, like France, in preparation for ditching our alliance to the Emperor. The Empire is kind of screwed already. Like, he is gaining imperial authority. He's got 2 reforms passed, but he's got 1 heretic prince, a bunch of land controlled by Poland. He can't take it back because I'm allied to Poland. Poland's also really strong. And then as soon as the Reformation fires, he is screwed. So the Emperor's probably on the way out. which means we need a replacement, and that would be... France is a likely target since he's rivaled the Ottomans. Probably France. Ally Hungary? We were allies with Hungary this playthrough. He's just a moron and he didn't want to be friends anymore, so not my fault. No one wants to do a Canateri contract, apparently. I can't do anything to the Mamluks. What if we rival Castile? Who hates Castile? France does. A kind of a reasonable rival for an Italian-based country like Serbia. It would help us to secure the alliance with France. Just rival Kebab. Yeah, we could do that too. Just rival and attack. I mean, we're not going to attack them, but I mean, I could just rival the Ottomans and be done with it. The disadvantage to doing that is that, like, we're not strong enough to attack them yet. And if I rival someone else, I can keep power projection above 50. If I rival the Ottomans right now and things don't shake out properly, we could fall below 50 and I can't do anything about it. So I think Castile's the better choice here. And then most likely Venice is the next to be invalidated, followed closely by Hungary, and one of those two rivalries becomes the Ottomans. I'm gonna rival Castile. And we will refresh our insult to get some opinion with France. We should actually improve with France for a while first. Should be getting opinion quite quickly. 4 per month. Still 4 per month after the insult, it's fine. Wait, did that? Oh. Well, if no one wants these troops, then I will just have them go home and drill as well. Let's start training more transports. You can always sell transports. Just go up to 20 transports. We can move around a 10/10 stack. And I think we are dumping Milan. We lose 15k troops, but they kind of suck, right? They're not any good. Admin defensive, boo, gross, yuck. We hate that. Negative 2 reasons for vassalization. We've already improved by 80. It'll be possible to get to 190 since we do have great power status now. 20 more, so we're at 42. Max out the cap on improved relations is 20, plus ally is 50, plus royal marriage is 25, plus great power influence is 25, plus gift is 25. Definitely doable. So, wise man to orthodox? I'll give you one guess. Has something to do with this guy. Gain money and make France like us. Yes. Great idea. We're losing our great power status. Not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, so now that Castile is our rival, I'm not, like, unwilling to fight Castile. We're gonna have tech advantage over them soon, and we've got our artillery. We're kind of low on manpower, but I want Siena, I think. Make them come to me. So let's say that 60,000, 70,000 Spanish type peoples, plus 50,000 other Spanish type peoples, all decided to come at us. Where would they come from? They have significant boats, so they might come in by boat, or they would come in through France. If they came in through France, and we didn't have this ally, and we were at war with Siena, they would move into Firenze or these flat forts. Firenze is effectively a mountain for another 9 years based on adaptive combat terrain bonus. This is a bad province, and this is a bad province for us to have to defend. But I can easily snipe Siena, like, super fast. If we park a huge army here, like, well, all of our army here and here, they can't go for it, really, probably. And they just kind of do nothing for a while. Or we go and attack them. Just march our army over there and knock him out. That's probably the better play. Just try to go for it. Siege down Toledo. He only has a mountain fort, a hill fort, and the capital fort. Or we can come in through this direction, which would be easier since it's got hills, which we can offset with adaptive combat terrain. And then we get stuck still going into a mountain. Maybe I can secure an alliance to France. We dumped the alliance with Austria. Why do you have negative trust with me? I didn't do anything to you. I just sacked your capital a few times. What are you whining about? What is manpower? We have manpower. Look. Negative 5,000. Argue with me. Tell me that negative 5,000 isn't a number. It is a number. It's just a negative number. We also have slackened standards capability, so it'll be fine. Also embrace the institutions 600. Probably take tech the next couple of years. Admirals are concerned. What do they know? They know nothing. They know nothing, Jon Snow. Your PP isn't big enough? How do you know how big my PP is? That's a bit presumptuous, in my opinion. Let's influence nation on Mantua before we lose great power status, just in case we do. I mean, it's gonna take like 5 years, but I might forget to do the thing. We're basically capped out here. I think we swap the relationship in 1 month so that we don't miss out on it. -6 reasons. So let's do the influence nation now, followed by a gift. Lost our claims here. Our subject has gained claims for us. Social mobility. Hey, we haven't had that event this whole playthrough. Another 15% advisor costs right now is kind of sick. Go from 60 to 75% discount. I'm for it. Yes, please. Thank you. Advisors are super cheap now. Let us run a... Sure, we'll run a full price level 3. Let's go crazy. Crazy. Trade efficiency guy's okay. 80 gold, let's just upgrade this. We already had the event this playthrough, so... You're quite young. Take you to level 4. Take you to level 3. Mantua, do you want to be our subject? I'm offering. I won't offer again. Unless I misclick, in which case I will. Alright, alliance plus royal marriage makes 75. We need another... 81 minus 75 is math. 6. That's gonna come from military access, probably. Okay, I'm gonna dump this alliance with you. I'm gonna go ahead and get my alliance with you. Gonna probably improve relations just for a moment with Austria and with Poland, just to top them off. That actually didn't do anything, but that's okay. I didn't leave them there for a whole month. Royal marriage. Request to share maps. You want to give me prestige? Okay, thanks. Nice of you. Royal marriage, please. Good. And to become one with the blob. 1506, yep, that's when the warning expires. We have gained another. Look at that, one of our subjects, Mantua, has 11 troops. That's too many for him. He probably does not have that much force limit anymore. He has only 5, so. RIP forces, but. You have claims on things. A little bit. Our truce with Ferrara is up soon. I'm still pretty heavily leaning towards attacking Siena versus trying to attack Hungary or the Ottomans right now. I don't expect them to attack us, but if I get weak fighting Castile, then they would do it. Bologna can build a thing. Should we build the thing? We got a marketplace, workshop, church. It's only at 20 development. It's definitely going to 30. Sure. Build the thing. Claim more stuff. I mean, I still have claims bordering claims for 9 years, and we have 3 diplomats, so we could theoretically try to get more claims ourselves. How close are we to Empire rank? Not close. How close are we to not losing great power status? Do development. Sounds like we should do some development. Just waiting on prosperity. Okay, this state does not need institution spread anymore. It should go back to something else. Probably embrace the institution when Sirmia gets it. Better develop Raska a bit. Maybe when it becomes prosperous. We still have so much time. We have like 20 years, 15 to 20 years till the next idea group, and our monarch points are just through the roof. Because we're good. Good numbers. Top off spy network on Ottomans. I break Siena's alliance with Castile. You want to do great power action break alliance? I'll check, but I doubt it. Probably not. Yeah, they say no. They trust Castile. Castile will not do it because they don't give a shit about us. So. Can we just like peacefully vassalize this guy? If he wasn't hostile, he would accept. We don't have to be aggressive here. We could just incorporate. Just start cycling subjects. If I were to integrate somebody, it would be Urbino right now. Followed by Bosnia. I get Austria to like Hungary less. Them joining us in a war is pretty unlikely, but also I don't think it's actually necessary. They're really just a stick to wave at the Ottomans so that the Ottomans don't attack us. France flipped to friendly. Does France desire Castilian land? They do. Castile's allied to Venice. Oh, this is beautiful. Step 1, ally France. Step 2, declare war on Siena while co-belligerenting Castile. France comes in on a promise of territory because we co-belligerented his rival and he desires his rival's land. Easy. Why integrate Bosnia before getting their cores? Because the reasons that we created Bosnia have ceased to be relevant. When we were very, very small and weak, having a one-province minor with a defensive fort that gave us an extra 1 full force limit, like 1.3 force limit, was really, really important. 1.4 force limit. Ideally, yes, we want to use Reconquest to mitigate aggressive expansion impact. But this is part of a different culture group than the rest of, like, all of this. So it really only pisses this group off and this religion off. And it's, like, isolated from the majority of where we care about. So basically, am I willing to use one of my very few relationship slots to save monarch points? And as the equation has changed, in the early game, yes, the relationship slot was worth it. Now, we are very efficient with monarch points, so I value that return core efficiency less. I would rather refresh it to keep on doing stuff and moving. Yeah, no one cares about the Balkans. Yeah. To paraphrase. Sure. Fracklin, thank you for the sub. What do you think about the, we have plans for the Pope? Yes, we're gonna keep on sacking him until he gives up the Curia control. The treasury. I want that 1,000 gold. So, to ally France, we would have to dump Austria right now. We would go from an ally that has 60,000 troops to an ally who has 100,000 troops. We would miss out on the free mobility through the Empire when our ally is called in, right? The Emperor being in the war makes it easier for all of the AI involved to, like, get around. But I don't think France would struggle to get through Italy. They would just ask for access from Milan, and then they would get stuck. and they wouldn't be able to go through Austria because they hate each other. Okay, so it'd be a bit of a problem. But hear me out, I could attack Castile. And that would be cool. Yeah, and the Ottomans probably don't realize that France would have a hard time getting over. Plus, France has 43 ships. They could just land troops in somewhere. Why are you so weak? Do you think that I'm weak? Interesting read on the situation. I think we curry favor until we get to 10, and then we ask him for some money or something, and then we dump the alliance, move on. Why are you so weak? Are we watching the same stream? We make 36 gold a month. Like, we're the 3rd highest income country in the world, and we only have a couple provinces. Like, we're not weak. We're great power. I've noticed there's some trolls in chat today. It's unusual. Your job, Jimmy, is to insult them and berate them until they stop feeling like that they belong. Like, when people troll, you know? Just make fun of them. Alright, we probably don't want to lose 20 army tradition here. We lose the stab. 20 army tradition is too valuable. So we'll do this reboost. Play the symbols a bit. Have some fun. Desires of the flesh. I don't care. Lose 10 prestige. They can all just have fun times in the bedroom. It's fine with me. I don't care what people do behind closed doors. It's fine. Hey, we have positive manpower. Weird. Still need more troops. I'm gonna start training more artillery. It's about manpower efficiency, and it's also about making sure that we can get artillery drill established. It takes a long time, and having 2 stacks will make it easier to get at least one of the stacks fully drilled. Take tech. No thanks. The agenda of the diet. Manpower at 50%. Ragusa has 40%. Serbia has trade power in the Ragusa node at 40%. Difficult to do. Difficult to do. Sirmia developed to 18. Excuse me? 18? You want to do 2 more development here? Wow. It's kind of a waste of monarch points, but it's easy. And it'll make the clergy happy. And the clergy are currently happy, but it's going to take quite a while for them to get above 60. And being above 60 is good for various reasons. Sure, I guess. Will it also spread the institution here faster? Yes. Alright, that's another justification for it then. Dev cost. Clergy thing. Rip. Point. Damn it! I gotta do other ones too? Okay, fine. The bold assumption that they made. Trying to get me the few of those dev clicks. Oh my god, he picked up a 6th siege ship. Swilinski! You're a monster. That was impressive. Yes, Serbia has 35 development. Look at the development map mode. Like, we've got 35, 40, 46, 31. And over here, we're starting to dev push as well. We probably need more forts again. Need to embargo Castile. We have enough favors with Austria to dump him. Can I please have money? Can I please have money? Thank you. France, you're still friendly, right? They would accept in a moment's notice if we dumped Austria. So, let's do that. And embrace colonialism now that it's spread to Sirmia. We could save money and wait, or we just take it now in order to take tech. Realistically, until you're ready to take tech, there's no real reason to take it early. Having colonialism gives what? 10% provincial trade power. It's like having 5 mercantilism. It will take a very long time for Osca to get it. So, I think we switch back to manpower. Switch back to manpower here. Can't do it here. And, yeah, I think we embrace. I'm gonna embrace so I can sell it, actually. France, you want knowledge? I'll give it to you. You have loans, idiot. Why do you have loans? Poland has loans. Do you have loans, Austria? It would end up with a deficit. France, how many loans do you have? Are you, like, really bad or something? You have a lot of money. Why do you have 2 loans? Like, stop having loans. That's really dumb. I'm gonna swap anyway. ANDX667 and also Iskalmev, thank you for your primes. Appreciate you giving me Jeff Bezos' money. Bezos's. Bye, Austria. Venice is now no longer a valid rival. Watch, we get attacked like right now in the 3 days between the alliance offers. Right, I needed to break military access through the Emperor as well. Alright, let's see if this would work. It should work. We co-belligerent him. France comes in. That brings in Venice. And we found our angle to get back to war with Venice. It's a shame that Venice just become invalid because we're about to fight Venice, but what can you do? You know? So we would knock out Siena super fast, and we'd focus on the Venetians, who have a fort in Treviso and here. They also have their fort in Split. We do not have naval superiority, so we'd have to walk around. Kind of annoying that I just lost military access through Austria, but actually I technically still have it. France, do you want to pay off your debt so I can give you knowledge? I would like to give you knowledge. Why do you have loans? It's silly. Okay, good. Maybe wait for 1 monthly thing. Royal marriage with Austria? Oh, yeah. Well, let's rival Austria. That lets us break it without taking a penalty. Sorry, Austria. It's not you. It's not us, it's you, actually. It is you. Your fault. Leroy Jenkins! Want to fight in flat terrain? I'll send a 6-6 at you. Get him. Kick his ass. Get that Venetian son bitch. I'm getting kind of... Oh! Oh! Who says you can't sack wipe in batch 1.33? Innovative offensive. That's Venice with no army. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Any chance we can run onto their fort? Probably not. Do like a 902 and whatever. Pick up another general. We're still over the relationship limit because military access through Austria. I will cancel that. Someone else should get it back for us. Let's ask for... we should start currying favors with France just to try. We don't have very high trust with them because I, you know, sacked their stuff for a while and stuff. Wasn't very nice to them for a while. Wasn't my fault, you know, but... Wait, do we actually have naval superiority with transports? I think we might. I have 20 transports and I don't see very many Venetian ships right now. Or I have 18 transports, rather. Same difference. Same difference. You cannot cancel military access because there are troops wandering around stupidly. Those 2 troops are costing us diplo points. I find this to be quite rude. Do we have naval superiority? It looks like no. They've got 9 galleys. This is fine. Can I please cancel military access? I have no diplomats. Please, though? I don't want to pay diplo points anymore. Damn it! Look at that. 1 day away and some stupid 1-stack went in there. This is the 6 siege ship leaders stack. We need to do this. Make sure he stays. Thank you. Rebels. Rebels are dumb. We have no manpower, so we need to actually micro these sieges so that we don't suffer unnecessarily. I'm sounding like I'm drunk and I haven't had anything to drink yet. Boom, bum, 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 bum. I started building artillery, right? So don't we have like a weird amount of artillery? Let me guess, it got queued up behind... Yeah, of course it did. It got queued up behind the transport. No wonder. Make sure we're topping off spy network on Mr. Otto, the man. Go get your beer. I'm not sure if you guys really want that. Like, it's gonna be a bit, it's gonna be a bit crazy if I'm already being as belligerent as I am. Build a church in Kosovo. Take Branchevo from Ottomans. Nobles will be happy about that. Yearly prestige and manpower recovery speed. Well, I mean, that's pretty bold. Do the thing. Completed when the following is fulfilled. Gulf of Serbia, we have more than that, and Gulf of Venice, it's showing that it's already true. So don't we just instantly win? Click. Thanks. Cool. Viso has fallen. Let me in. Don't think we need to keep our subjects under control, so I'll just keep paying for the fort. Our subjects are extremely poor in this playthrough, so... We're at 82.5 army tradition. Lost our claim on Genoa, we should refresh that. We will probably end up doing something with it. I actually think we're gonna have this 30 stack, just go home and drill. Like... I need manpower, so that's where drill, that's what drill does. Drill gives manpower. And, yeah. Makes sense to me. Is Genoa still giving us trade power? They actually are. They haven't refounded their trade league yet. We won our fight, unsurprisingly. Brescia has fallen. Sorry, but I need this land from you, Austria. It has to happen. You will give it. Why are you walking through here making us suffer potential attrition? Don't do that. Stay away from me. Split has fallen. A lot of Hungarian rebels or something going on as well. Occupied by Mantua. That's fine. Mantua can pay for stuff, I don't mind. We're definitely not taking Brescia. What ideas does Mantua have? Administrative defensive. Dude, I love you. You're the best. They also have fort defense in their national ideas. And fort maintenance. And land maintenance. And female advisors. I like Mantua, they're cool. They're way cooler than anyone else. So, our goal is to nibble on Venice. We don't want to go nuts. We could turn in a mission by taking Durrës. I can do this. That gets me claims on Dalmatia, which is this, which we don't need yet. Actually, I could take them now and turn this in and then have the claims retroactively. But it'd be better to just return this still to Dalmatia. And then integrate. It's cheaper. Peace deal wise, I don't know. I'm not sure what I don't know. I want land held directly by us because we are very good at development right now. Well, I don't know what France is going to do, but I'm going to drill for a while. France, are you beating Castile yet? Just go do it. Just go win, lol. Like, we could send over an actual stack to try to help, but... I already know that I'm going to get something out of this. I have to negotiate the peace deal with Siena to actually give France territories, though. I don't want to betray him. So I think we do want to help, actually. Let's send over 4 cav with this. We'll group up for a sec, get a little bit of manpower. Or a little bit of morale. Then we'll head over. Yes, that's what I want to see. Get him. Kick his ass. Get his ass. Kick him. Give him the booty. Kill. Who needs morale? Morale's dumb. Morale's dumb and should feel bad. We don't need it. Get it out of here. Easy. So Swinsky's the siege leader. He's also just very competent as a leader. Just let him control it. Although we could get there faster and suffer less attrition if we use the maneuver guy. But take the province Venice owns next to Kebab so the warning doesn't affect Venice. Not bad. I mean, I want to do that for the mission as well, but yeah. For that purpose is a good idea, yeah. Okay, we'll go back to spying on Hungary then, since we got caught. Try it again, Venice. It worked great last time. Just send your army out. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Does anyone raise your hand if you realize when it happened? Because I kind of don't. But sometime in this last 2-hour play session, it happened. And I transitioned into blob like mode. Like I'm not thinking the same way as we were earlier. Like somewhere around like becoming great power again. Like we're 7th rank great power. It's over. Game's over. We won. GG. Yeah, you're pregnant. Yeah, I'm pregnant now. Always. I'm always pregnant. France, are you still in debt? How come you haven't paid off your loans while we're at war? Why don't you have positive money? Positive cash flow. When I took the Chinese claims. Diplomatic insults. Opinion with people who we don't care about, or a CB that we don't care about. Just take the opinion. I would never use that CB, so it's irrelevant. Are you... I'll go to Burgos. You go to there. Go away. No, go away. Let me do it. You're bad at this. France, get out of here. You're bad. You get 606 manpower per month. Does kind of stink that we're losing prosperity because of these blockades, but what can you do? Let me do the sieges. You're bad. Like I said, you're bad, and I'm good, and you're bad. I can do this so much faster than you. French siege ability, minus 20%. We have 36, which is more. And we also have extra from the spy network that you don't have. I have 6.2. 6.2 and 36 is like 40. It's like 3 times better. We always take stab here. 5% crown land is never, not even close to being worth 1 stab. Actually, it's the other way around. It's... Oh, that's interesting. The great power of the Ottomans has intervened and joined our enemies in the Serbian conquest of Siena. As if that would help them. As if that would help them. We can call in our ally Poland. It's World War fucking 3! Let's go! As if that would help them. Poland wants to join, apparently. Did we just happened to get to 10 trust or something? Why did that suddenly pop up that Poland wants to join? They're itching, man. They got 150,000 troops. All right, this definitely calls for a beer. I'll be right back. 1 sec. I will leave you with a cat to enjoy. Bum 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 bum. There he is, sitting on the throne. Be right back. Back. Is that a painting of a cow? Yes. It is. With an interesting style. Okay, game feels a little laggy. I don't know, like, it is starting to slow down a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a reload just to see if that helps for this war. And while we're doing that, I'm going to drink this. Seagram's Escapes cocktails. It's basically like a Truly. It's okay. I don't really like them, but it's what I've got, so. Especially this guy's grapefruit. Ugh. Why in the hell would they make it with grapefruit? So, Siena is the war leader. We have France, us, and Poland versus Castile, Ottomans, Siena, Venice. We're gonna separate piece Venice, like, right now. Get that dealt with. Or we don't have to. We can keep them in the war, just to make sure we've got military access through the Venetian lands. Grapefruit to I think it's for people who actually like grapefruit. It's basically just a lemonade with like a tiny shot of whiskey in it, Seagram's. And it's not bad. What's it called when you do like lemonade with whiskey? I know that's a drink. I just can't remember the name of the cocktail. What happens since the start of the stream? Mostly we clicked a lot of the buttons that are in the game until the Ottomans attacked us. Why reloading? Just reloading the game itself so that it performs better. Hopefully. That's all. It's not a squirrel, it's just a reload. We're about to be in a major war. I want the game performance to be good so that I don't get mad. Alright, so here's the way that things look. It's that. I can call Poland in. Poland will handle this side for us. Poland has 82,000 troops. Lithuania has 76,000 troops. That's 160,000 troops. They also have Moldavia with 8,000 troops, who will probably go up to like 14 to 16. They also have nothing. So we're clearly calling them in. Right? Come hither, Poland. There's the alliance network. World War 1, 3, 4, 7, whatever it is. Numbers look great. Ottomans, you done goofed. This is a bad choice for you. Either Poland or somebody else, I think, will get access for us through Austria. We probably already have access, actually. And it likely won't get revoked. Hey, they are trying to... Venice is being a moron and letting me kill his army again. Great. Get him. More army tradition, please. He probably thinks he's safe to go for it because he sees my 30 stack has no morale, but that doesn't matter. Who needs morale? No reason to take cav ratio. Take feudal de jour law. We have some rebels. Probably get rid of them. So we'll probably want to be ready to put on defensiveness over here. What else do we want to look at before we get started? Do you guys want to see like all the combat numbers and crap, or does that not matter? Yeah, the Ottomans use great power intervention on us. I have war taxes. You only have to turn it on like once. You do like looking at numbers. Alright, which numbers would you like to see? Reformation is not yet started. As a non-Catholic nation, we actually can't see how far off the Reformation is. Because it's based on the... There's like a... What's the name of the Catholic number that goes up to 90... Once it's at 95%? Reform desire. Once reform desire is at 95%, it's possible. Morale discipline stuff would be nice? Sure. Let's see, war enemies and war allies. So here's the total numbers of infantry. Ottomans do have more. Ottomans have, like, the largest singular army, but Poland and Lithuania combined are bigger. We have literally 0 manpower, which is a bad sign. The Ottomans have 170 force limit. France has 123. When it comes to actual combat numbers, we have the 3rd highest morale at 4.47. France, with their Elan, is at 5.09. Pretty safe to assume almost everyone has their golden era on. All of the big tags do. Except for Poland. Interesting. They're Catholic, though, so they're benefiting from Crusade. France with 5.09 morale is pretty good. We have the highest discipline at 110. We actually have them beat, and that's without having our icon on. We are using Icon of Christ still, and I honestly don't plan to change it. I don't think we need to go from 110 to 115. I don't think it makes a big difference, and I'd rather have the discounts to development. We almost match Ottoman siege ability. Guns of Urban is massive. The power of innovative offensive is also massive. Mantua is extremely defensive. Wow, holy shit. Our subject is amazingly defensive. We have the 5th highest professionalism and the 2nd highest tradition. We can also take a look at generals, if you're curious. If I can find the page. It is page... Oh, leaders. Military leaders. There we go. Best overall general is Tabes. Of course, the 6634 is the... yeah. Second best is Swilinski, with 19 pips as well. And then come the 3 Ottoman generals with 16, 15, and 14 pips, followed by Flopper with only 14. Weak. What else do you want to see? What happened to the alliance with Austria? We dumped them. We said, you're boring. You don't do fun stuff in the bedroom. The French offer us treats. I don't know. We dumped them for France. Look at the ideas. Yeah, absolutely okay. France has 7 trade, 4 offensive. Castile has exploration expansion. Poland, economic diplomatic. Lithuania, economic quantity. Ottomans are economic quality. Serbia is innovative offensive. Amazing. Best choice ever. Amazing. Venice's ideas don't matter because he sucks. French gave us a big baguette. Yeah, this is working out great so far. So we can separate peace Castile and force France, Poland to assist us in a direct war, an indirect war with the Ottomans. Siena is the war leader and will continue to be the war leader. But I think we do want to knock out Venice, like, right now, so that we can keep people focused. Alright, where are the accepted culture provinces? We accept... That doesn't help much, does it? We accept this culture, so... I would like to take, like... This province, with its hills, is basically a mountain for another 6 years, so taking Treviso would be nice, but it is 20 development, and he's a non-co-belligerent. But it would be nice. Taking Zadar Split would basically allow us to integrate Dalmatia, and I think we have missions that make us want to, like, do crap to Dalmatia. Subjugation on Bosnia. I do kind of want to integrate Dalmatia. So, we definitely want Dorez. Wrong button. I want Dorez. We need it for a mission. Take these 2 as well. He's not willing to agree. It's 21 AE. Isn't that bad. Might just be due to this battle. Let's see what happens. We have 67 war score. He's got -7 reasons for acceptance. It's difficult to get more war score against him because we can't get on his capital. But if he ever does stop defending the sea tile, that'd be great. Burgos has fallen. Let's move on the capital. I will have Mantua pay for all the things. Alright, so this war got kind of real. I'm gonna transfer every fort to Mantua that we don't intend to take, including the war goal, for now. Sorry, Mantua, but you're just gonna have to bear it. We need to be able to reinforce while our armies are in enemy territory, particularly here. We have no manpower pool. We suffer a lot of extra reinforcement cost and potentially also war exhaustion. So we have to slacken standards, I think. If we're gonna do that, we should probably do stuff. Whatever, let's do that. Okay, done. Easy. Remember, all you have to do is engage his ships long enough for your army to cross the island. No, you can't. You can't cross the strait while there's a naval battle in a sea tile. What game are you playing? Has that changed, Just Drop? Sorry for being smarmy with you, but I'm pretty positive that it doesn't work. Cross him Marumba, he knows. Does he? I don't think he does. I think you're confused. I think you're thinking of a different game. Source, dude, just trust me. Well, hopefully now that Poland's in the war, the Ottomans are going to get a little confused and go in the wrong direction and leave us alone. What's great is that, like, there's no war goal for them near us. Like, they're trying to get to Siena. They're not trying to get through us. They might try to besiege us, but it's not like... Yeah. We got caught spying on the Ottomans recently, so I can't start spying on them again. That takes us to 16 artillery. A farm estate finishing soon. We need to get an army over and ready to defend against Kosovo. Aragon is here. Did I say Kosovo? Yeah, to protect Kosovo. The only army that I'm afraid of with this stack, with this 6-6 general, is if there's like a 30 or 40 stack. I will take this fight 100% of the time. We will win this fight. Mark my words. Leto has fallen. Goes to Mantua. Okay, it's possible if we leave Aragon's army alone that we can make Aragon disloyal. We just need to take down all of the forts owned by Castile. Win this fight. Prove me right. Boop, 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 boop. And boom. We lost 3,000 men, killed way more than that, and we were fine. Easy peasy. I mean, we've been doing it to Venice for a while, so it's not that surprising. You're heading to Kruji. We will run defensiveness in this state. And as they continue to arrive, I'll keep doing it. I wanted to peace out Venice. Is he willing to agree yet? -3 reasons now. Wait, why does morale not matter anymore? So it's not an abuse, but it's a high level understanding of how the game combat system works. So your morale damage that you inflict is based on your maximum morale, not your current morale. And for the first 12 days of combat, even if you go to 0 morale, your army doesn't retreat. You can't retreat for 12 days. So you can fight for 12 days. And if you're confident that your army will win in 12 days, morale doesn't matter. Basically, is what just happened. So I can safely keep drilling this stack. And because we know with a 6-6 commander and 110% discipline and some decent morale modifiers, that they'll be fine. Took their gold mine, neener. Spying on Genoa just for 1 claim. Let's, I guess we'll get the 2nd claim too. I need to start spying on the Ottomans again. Game's running great, by the way, since the reload. France is still going to be in debt, so I can't offer him knowledge, which is unfortunate, because it would be really, really nice if he were able to take tech efficiently like us. Granada has fallen. Sorry, I meant to. You're gonna be broke before too long, and that's fine with me. Treaty of Tacos is a thing that was just passed. Did you not keep walking through here? Rude. You can suffer attrition. That's a lot of dudes. I don't know what the hell the Ottomans are thinking. It's a Padishah Selim diplomat. I think he made a diplomatic faux pas, if you know what I mean. Do you know what faux pas means, literally, in French? I do. I'll tell you, if you ask nicely. We are losing innovativeness. It is now time to take tech. I choose to take the tech for 1/3 of the price, because innovative offensive isn't the best group in the game. Right? We probably don't want to upgrade our infantry until the next monthly tick. Like really close to the next monthly tick. Stop making me suffer attrition. Get out of here, France. Go away. Bad France. False foot. False step. Not false foot, false step. Vagrant Dragoon has it. Yep. A faux pas. Clever. Okay, what are we doing? I don't know. Peace out, Castile. Got 34 war score. He would accept an 8% peace deal. Unfortunately, the weird thing is that if I peace out Castile separately and give France land, this is how it used to work. Hopefully they've changed it. I don't think that they have, but if I separate peace Castile and give France land, I've technically fulfilled my promise of territory. But then when I go to peace out Siena, he's gonna be like, dude, bro, where's my territory? You promised me territory. So in order to satisfy the promised territory, we have to keep Castile in the war until we're ready to peace out with the war leader, which is stupid. But it is probably what we have to do. Monument? What about the monument? Monument. It's funny when people just say one word. Monument. Streamer. Monument streamer. Just know what I mean with one word. I don't understand. What about a monument? Granada monument. I've upgraded him to 2 words, chat. Okay, yes. There's a monument. And? What about it? Are you just pointing out that it exists? Are you saying, ooh, shiny? Are you saying we should take it? What do you mean? Use your words. Monument. Monument. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's fine. I mean, are you thinking we should try to take it? Ape together strong. Let's go eat some crayons. Alright, we're at force limit. I meant to swap out our unit type. They're not even trying to go for us. Like, I don't understand what the Ottomans were thinking. This is just, they've just... No, here, let me show you. I have a perfect GIF for this. If I hope I can find the right one. I can't find the right one, I give up. It was too difficult. It was too much for me. I'm thinking of, yeah, Jiffy Smith, whatever, I don't know. You know the one thing on the internet where the guy's playing the board game and then he like takes the table and just eats it and he just like chucks it because he's mad about the game? That is basically what the Ottomans just did. They were just like, you know what? I see your board. I see that you're playing the Europa Universalis 4 board game. And I see that you somehow, Serbia, have like suddenly made as much money as me and I'm the fucking Ottomans. And so fuck this game. I'm walking. So they just declared war, the stupidest war. They just yeeted the board because this is bullshit to them. It's essentially what this war deck was, or this enforced peace, whatever it's called. Not an enforced peace, it's the other thing. Great power intervention. But it was real dumb. Let's consolidate. No, I can't. Drill. Can I have that fort, please? It's called Nuclear Tezuji. I've never heard that term before. Just keep it 4 stack. We can slow it down. It's fine. That is like the entirety of Castile's army that we just saw. Colonialism has been embraced by the people. How did they get it so quick? Wow. How did Hungary get it so fast? Huh. I dev pushed it. How did they get it? It's not fair. Drilling while at war with the Ottomans. Barely an inconvenience. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the next level of units. We don't need morale, right? There's a 60 stack of Castilian troops. This is fine. We don't need morale. Wait. Why does it look like we didn't lose that much? 2.9 out of 4.5? They are at low morale, right? Yeah, they still get set to the small number, like before. Alright, so let's assume for a sec that this war goes well. I'm just saying there's a chance that it might. If the war goes well, do we still need France? Probably not, right? So, what if we just don't give him land? We get Venice out? Probably. He is willing to give up the provinces. We pay a little bit of diplo points, but we get this thing, which is important. Taking any land that's not claimed or is like part of the war goal always feels wrong to me, but just getting this done would be nice. I know we're gonna need it for missions, and coastal stuff's fine, and whatever, let's just do it. It's fine. Yeah. Who replaces France then? A subject, almost definitely. When you reach this point in the game, you just don't care for allies anymore. We keep Torres. There goes our prosperity. It's fine. We'll core this in 16 months. This we have a permanent claim on, so it's going to be faster to core by a little bit. I can give it to Dalmatia, and we can integrate it like diplomatically. But it'll be a while till this war's over, so we probably just core it. Besides, I'd like to be ahead of time on diplo points, and I'd rather spend admin points for land and diplo points for development, since diplo development is better long term. We'll just court ourselves. And then what? I don't know. Our navy can group up. You spying Ottomans? We got caught, that's why I stopped. But if it's been long enough, yes, we can go back to spying on them. Yep. Gain 3 force limit, or we have 3 force limit free. We're at 16 artillery. Let's get another 2. Actually, I'll just go over the force limit by 1 so that we can get right to the correct amount now, instead of having to wait. I might even start disbanding cavalry, to be honest. Despite having, like... This is the Arumba you remember, right? We have Cav discount and Cav combat ability, and I'm already wanting to kill them all. Because Cav are bad. Wasn't it less aggressive expansion to return land to Dalmatia rather than take it directly? We weren't using Reconquest, so I think it would have been the same amount of aggressive expansion either way. It was not part of the war goal, and it's just based on development. The only thing I think that has reduced aggressive expansion is forced vassalization versus... Like, forced vassalization of a non-co-belligerent versus full annexation of a non-co-belligerent. Because forced vassalization has a, like, 25% AE reduction or something. Okay, war goes fine, we're at 37%. Even if I just wanted to bail, we could just peace out. But we're gonna go punish the Ottomans for their foolishly declared war. Time to turn that cab into cattle. Turning it into artillery is what I want to do. So here's the thing, like I said, if we don't give land to France, we're gonna lose trust. And then we won't be able to call anyone in on a promise of territory for a while, but we don't really need allies anymore. So we could just separate peace Castile, take Granada for the guy who yells, "Monument!" Make him happy. Are there other monuments that you want? Monument. Parthenon. Monument! Local tax modifier for provinces in area. Ooh. Malta? Where's Malta? Malta. Malta. Malta forts. War score cost versus other religions. Is that why you like it? The province modifiers are useless, but the war score versus other religions could be good. We won't have the money to really dev these, or to upgrade them for a long time. So let's say we just separate peace to Castile now, and we took Granada, Malta. He says no. He says it's not allowed. Well, that's not very nice of him. It'd also be really nice to leave Castile in a position where Aragon is disloyal. That would require us actually spending manpower, and I don't really want to do that. Let's, balance these two armies out. He probably doesn't try to fight us. Get our other claim here. Probably want to take Albanga if possible. France doesn't want Albanga, which is good. While we're doing this, we could also go and attack Hungary. I'm not scared. Like, we're literally drilling with 2/3 of our army right now. So, like, we could just attack Hungary. Or, even better, is... Would the Ottomans defend? If we do it fast, if we knock them out quickly, they still have their warning on us, right? No, it expired. Damn! I want them to defend. I want to attack them again. I want to double tap the Ottomans over and over and over and over again. Put the fort back? Nah, it's fine. It's 1 gold. You can pay it. I don't want to risk... Okay, there is logic here. It's not me just being lazy. There's a 60 stack nearby, and if they decide to try to unsiege Granada, I won't be able to transfer it while it's being besieged. So because there's the threat of an army that could stop me from being able to transfer, I'm willing to pay 1 gold. Does that make sense? That's why I'm doing it now. We can attack Ferrara. Do we have a CB on Ferrara? I have no CB. Do you want to be my vassal peacefully? No. Never. Therefore, you must die. Okay. He should have said yes. It was a mistake of him to say no. I think we're gonna be a jerk to France. We take the two provinces that have the monument. Any other provinces that you want from them? How/why is your economy in such a good state? Because I pushed the buttons until it was. I'm sorry for being smarmy about it, but we started this campaign 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Gold mine. It's not the gold mine. Oh, you want the gold mine. The gold mine is a very small portion of our economy at this point. It helped us in the beginning of the game, but gold mines are not that important in EU4. They can be useful, but they aren't necessary. Province. Want province. Which province? Be specific. Use your words. There's no great projects here. Let's try to think ahead for a sec. Are there any age bonuses that we're going to care about? Like, we need to have converted 10 provinces. I don't think we've done that yet. Force convert a nation. We've definitely done that. Like, yeah, again, I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, if you want to know how our economy is the way that it is, you can literally, all of the VODs are available. You can watch it on speed 7 if you want, but just play the game. I play the game the way I always play the game. That's how it happened. So, nothing spectacularly lucky has happened. Would you agree, chat? Nothing has happened that's like super crazy in our favor. If anything, I would say that this campaign was on the bell curve of like luck. I would say that this was a 20th or 30th percentile luck campaign. There is one thing, we got a talented and ambitious daughter early. That is kind of lucky, but we also got hosed by the Hungarian attitude at the start. And just the Ottomans just trying to eat us. But beyond that, it was not lucky. I was wondering if there are already campaigns where we play it as a new world power to conquer the rest of the world with. We've done stuff where we do like a reverse Aztec, or a reverse whatever, where you like start as a native and then you go back and you conquer here. If there's an Aztec campaign, I'm not sure if it's still visible on YouTube though, or wherever it would be. Sorry. Yeah, Sunset Evasion, that's what I meant. Hey look, he's trying to attack my drill stack. I love when they do that, it's funny. Idiot. What a dummy. Let's consolidate some of these infantry so we can make room for more artillery. This is what I like to call a honeypot. I think that's the right term. This is Dateline NBC with that guy with the eyebrow being like, you know, what are you doing? So they're like gonna come and attack our army because they're like, oh, it's weak. And then they're like, whoa, I didn't realize you were 15. And we kick its ass. That is a leaderless Castilian army in Mountain Fort with 58-day siege ticks, suffering 1.9% attrition. Ouch. So we probably would like to fight this, because if we attack the Castilian army and weaken Castile, it might make Aragon disloyal. Yeah, how about you take a seat right over there? Like, it's just funny. It works really well. They just show up and they're like, oh, free army. Wait, you're underage. Or the other way around, I don't know, you know what I mean. Then we ferry across to Zadar and like threaten the Ottomans here so they leave our gold mine alone. Supply is not great though. Already have defensiveness on here. Get away from me, Ottomans. Go attack Poland or something. Go away. Get! Get! You get out of here! You ain't welcome around these parts. Oh, he's got more than I expected. Ah, it's fine. We've got Tabes, the 6-6 in mountains against the 4-2. Yeah, get. Get. You just get. Get on out of here. We can be Defender of the Faith. You know what, at this point, why not? Let's go ahead and get that morale of armies. +5. Seems fine. I think we will knock out Castile if they're willing to accept. Alright, last chance. Yeah, shoo. That's exactly like the mentality that's going through my head is like, it's kind of hilarious because they've got 150,000 troops, but like, I don't feel like they do. You know, it's like, get out of here, silly goose. Go play with someone else. Right, so what do you guys want to do aside from take the 2 monuments and get Castile out? We're definitely betraying France. I think I already said that, but get these extra 5 artillery over there. I mean, the Ottomans just made a big boo-boo in attacking us. It was not smart. You guys gonna be here on the 20th, which is tomorrow. We are in flat terrain, which is not great. But I don't care. I think we're fine. Probably should have appointed a second general just in case. Ottomans are behind us now in tech. I have come to bargain, sir. I want war reps because I don't want to give France anything. So we're taking the monuments that chat yelled at, and we'll take some cash. And then we'll be gone. Thank you. Hey, where's Artemis? Why is this thing, what is this development question mark crap? What's going on with that? I've noticed that in a few different places in this UI version that he's got. Well, there will most certainly be unrest and rebellion here, but we got transports to take care of it. We'll just take it, core it, it's fine. Oh, for a second I thought that we didn't have that. Where's our vision? We have no vision. Yeah, core that too. Alright, this army can group up in Bordeaux, and then we'll send it elsewhere. We gained a fort. There's 28,000 Aragonese here. We could make a trade company. Can we get this thing upgraded if it's a trade company? There is no requirement. Trade companies increase naval force limit by 0.5. Vanilla bug? Huh. Trade company would make it a lot easier to keep the unrest down. And it's not like we care to like get prosperity here. Feels like a trade company is pretty appropriate, especially because it's going to keep getting raided, so prosperity is unlikely in the first place. Do we not want to convert? There's no reason to convert unless you're doing a one faith. It's literally the only reason to ever do conversions in trade companies is if you're trying to do one faith. Otherwise, the penalties for being the wrong religion are all removed by being a trade company. And it doesn't, trade companies do not contribute to your global, this thing, your religious unity. I think, yeah. But you are more based if you convert it. What does more based mean? More based. You're more based. But the free papal points. We're Orthodox. We're not Catholic, chat. What does it mean? I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm gonna do it. Boom. This will go down soon. That'll be good. We can also build fancy buildings. Yay. Even if we only build one. This is in the Genoa node, so We can get naval force limit +5 for 1,000 gold. That's kind of a good deal. Kind of. I mean, not quite as good as shipyards, but it doesn't take a building slot, so that part's good. This feels like, dude, you stole my shit. We're rivals now. And I'm like, yeah. So? We may retreat. Tabes rolled a 9. Good job, Tabes. They have reinforcements. We are apparently not winning. My, how the turns have tabled. We have 1.65 tactics. They have 105 discipline. We have more morale than they do. They just have more overall bodies in this fight. Are they using Janissaries? None that I can see. Did they not? Did they seriously, like, go 6 months? I haven't played the game in 6 months. Did they seriously not fix the issue where you literally cannot see countries? You can't see their infantry combat ability or cavalry combat ability numbers. They still haven't reverted that stupid change? Really? Ugh. There's my cav. No display information whatsoever about 15% cav combat ability. That's embarrassing. See what our next roll is. Did we just roll back-to-back 9s? Alright, we're leaving. Away we go! Run away! We still don't want to fight one-on-one. It's just, like, one-on-one's not good for us. We have negative 15 billion manpower now. That's fine. Okay, France, I request that you assist me in fighting Autoderp, whether you want to or not. Let's make sure we've got our 5 maneuver guy here so we can run real fast. Flopper's basically 5 maneuver, but he'll suffer more attrition if he goes through low supply. Tabes can stay here. Supply is pretty okay to reinforce from here. Yeah, we'll just stand here for a little bit. We did what I wanted to do, which is force them back. And that buys us time for the French to get across. We still have full military access, so everything's looking good. Easy peasy. Let's fabricate or spy on you. Also, did I get a claim on Ferrara? I stopped spying on Ferrara to do this. I think I forgot to get the claim, or didn't get enough spy network for the claim. Bum-ba-bum. I can't build any buildings. I want to build buildings, though. Impressment offices, those are dumb. Urbino, have a manufactory. Okay, let's shift consolidate. Let's pull off the damaged regiments. Let's take these minus some. You can drill. You guys. Let Denise start knocking down stuff. Gain admin points. Yes, I like admin points. Do you like admin points? I do. Admin points are good. I'm gonna go knock down their capital. Let's put Swilinski over here instead. Venice is somehow able to rival us again? Kind of odd. Watch him ignore our army because he's afraid of it, and let me just siege his capital. Tell me. Raise your hand. Or don't raise your hand. Argue with me, though. Someone in chat. Try to be like, man, innovative offensive isn't the best combination. Just so that I can laugh at you. Just do me that service. Let me laugh at you a little bit. It would make me happy. Innovative offensive with Guns of Urban as well. That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? We could barrage since there are like a lot of Ottomans around, but I bet they don't even try to go for the fight. Oh, I'm gonna take it. I got it from you. I snuck it. Did you see me sneak it? I snuck it. Take that, Ottomans. Now I'm gonna go sneak that one. No, I don't want to fight that. Get out of here. Good. I'm gonna sneak this one though. You ready? Watch me be all sneaky. Did I even let the garrison recover? Probably not, because I'm bad. I did! I'm so good. So good at this. We did a core. I did the coring. He caught me spying. Well, I'll catch you spying, bastard. If you want to negate each other's spy networks, then I'll negate your spy network. Yoink. Mine now. A leaderless stack that wants to move to Constantinople. See, if we take this fight, we could maybe win, but he does have very hard AI, like, numbers, so we're better off just waiting for him to like, leave. Let's just put our 6/6 in charge until they've passed through, and we'll do it later. Whatever. Words. Let's have this army head back to the Italian region. And drill. And replace it. I don't know why I deleted that infantry. I shouldn't have. Well, we don't have any manpower. That's part of it. But... Are you gonna, like, leave so I can take your capital? Please? We can engage this 17 stack, or 13 stack, pretty safely. Where are you going? Ottomans, where are you going? Are you running? Are you running away? I think he's running away. All of his armies keep crossing the strait. Like, he's fleeing. He's a coward. He's a chicken. If I try to take Constantinople, he will react, though. But I'm gonna do it. We've got 2 stacks now, so let's just put our 6 siege pip guy here. Let's get our 6/6 here. He can move to Burgos. Once this is clear, we're gonna come in and take the capital. Dummy. He sees Trebizond Fort mountain defense. Yeah, he's retreating behind a river into the mountains, basically. He's trying to hide his 150 stack from our 20 stack. Oh, God. Who is else? Oh, here. Lithuania's here with a stack of people for some reason. I don't have any manpower. I need Ottoman level manpower recovery. Constantinople has fallen. Mantua. Alright, let's just go home. We're done. GG. I'm done with this. Am I done with this? Should I help? I should probably help. Well, I hate to say it, but yeah, game over. Like, I think we might legit be done with this campaign. We're not going for an achievement, we're just playing the game for the sake of playing the game. If you want me to keep playing, I can, but like, it's just pure blob mode from here. Like, it's over. Like, we've won. GG. They literally picked up the board and threw it across the room and said, oh, I don't want to play anymore. With that, great power intervention. I think we might also make this into a trade company. There's really no reason not to. Unless I plan on making it a state. This would be an okay state for naval force limit, but we can just get naval force limit by making it into a trade company as well. And it saves us admin points. That's cool. What else do we have to core? I just took those 2. What are we coring? I heard the core noise. Oh, right, Zadar. And stuff. Alright, so these rebels need to be dealt with. We can move into friends. By the time they come to us, they'll die. I have to admit, I'm a little upset that it's that easy to take Serbia on very hard and just win. Just GG. I haven't played in 6 months. And, Interesting. They fixed this. Hold up, they actually made this better. Chat, they did it. Paradox made something in the game better. Used to be that if you sort by this tab, it would put gold mines at the very bottom. Because there was no production efficiency multiplier on gold mines. Now it's actually putting the gold mine at the top. Don't worry, it'll be broken by next patch. God. So like the formula was broken, right? Because it would look at the net income for having done the click divided by the monarch point cost, and then it was also factoring in like the production efficiency or something, and because gold mines can't use production efficiency, it wouldn't include them in the equation, so then it just didn't include them, which was dumb. But now it's fixed. We can develop Dorez. It's not core. Oh, that's the first core that finished, right? No prosperity here, but it's super cheap and it's coastal. And we're at the monarch point cap, so. And we've got all the things. Nivodo is about to expire. Nivodo Birdo Kodo. 1507. Ooh, look at that. Perfect timing. November. We should literally dump all of our monarch points right now. And so I shall. Balogana. Would you like to be developed as well? Like, there's no reason to save these monarch points. We don't need them for anything. We can save some admin points in case we take stuff we need to core. But beyond that, we don't need these. Unless I wanted to roll some generals, but I already don't want to, so. I'll go down to like, I don't know, that many. It's good. Peace and separatists have done a thing, but we have a fort, so they can get wrecked. Amlux is doing a thing. I hope that the Ottomans are willing to defend Hungary. Somehow. That would be funny. We have 39 war score with the Ottomans. Yoink Dev gained 3 development in the capital. So the best way to break the lines back, of course, we want to take our cores back, of course. What do we look like? Why aren't they showing up in the list? Give me my stuff. 54 damn war score, are you crazy? 32 aggressive expansion, are you crazy? That's ridiculous. Alright, best way to... We don't need that land, just money war ups, just bankrupt the idiot. Bankrupt him and see if we can figure out how to tap him again. Although, I do want these two. Or at least one. Just so that we have another really cheap, good province to develop in our capital state. Take Skopje. Skopje. Skopje? Where's Skopje? Why Skopje? What's special about Skopje? Nice has a fort? I know, we built it. They stole it. Bastards. I would take Nice. Muek, thank you for your Twitch Prime. Who knew that the play to be done with the Ottomans was to just break our alliance to the Austrians? Call for pizza, come on. Alright, well. How much money do I have to not take? Oh, we can just almost get it all. Okay, cool. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. We take 2,500 money, we get 1,136 of it. France gets some cash. Maybe we can sell the institution to them. We are taking one of our cores back, and we get war reps. Which means that Ottomans are dead, and it's over. They lost. And we won. And they suck, and we're awesome. Basically. In, you know, in so many words. Alright, then that leaves Siena, and this is where France is going to be like, but wait, you said... And I'm going to be like, I don't care what I said. I lied. You shouldn't have trusted me. Is he? Wait, he's not even upset. That doesn't make sense. Hold up. Shouldn't he be upset? He should be upset. Are you upset? Why aren't you upset? He's not upset. Wait. How's that make sense? It doesn't make sense. How'd that happen? He should be upset. I did lie, yeah. I said I was gonna do something, but I didn't. But I lied so bad to France. And they don't care. Which is great.
Over 9,000!
Okay, I don't know, build buildings or something if you want. Whatever the hell you want. Stupid people that work for me. All my peasants, my plebs. Alright, no, literally though, I don't understand how France isn't upset by that. I did promise them territory. They should be upset. It's weird that they're not. But, I'm not gonna figure it out right now. Let's get this course started, and then I'm probably gonna wrap it up for the day. I'm off. I'm off to go see what the verdict is, chat. What do you think the verdict is? Gotta bring these armies home. It's probably not even working. Probably not gonna get an answer. I might never know, I'm realizing. Better supply in Durez. Let's go there. Get the maneuver guy here. Let's get the other person there. It's a lot of rebels. Why are they so mad? Stupid peasants. Filthy plebs. Don't they know that it's just a paper change who controls them? They will forever be peasants. Alright. Sorry. I don't know why, but like, just 2 beers is already enough to make me a little less focused. So I go ahead and seize land. Hey guys, do you like money? Because I like money, and I'm gonna 1,600 money. Money's good. Let's bump this. What do we do on government? Admin points. I don't have the admin points to do the thing, but yeah, we'll just build the thing. It's fine. So we won. GG, we win. No worry. We're not #1 ranked great power, but we are basically #1 ranked great power by income. We just beat the Ottomans, and we're going to be ahead of them. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to wrap it up here for the day. Tomorrow, first thing tomorrow, we'll do a poll, and if you guys want to keep playing, we can keep playing. If you don't want to keep playing, we won't keep playing, but it only took 3 days to beat very hard Ottomans as Serbia. Easy. Don't poll chat. Chat is stupid. But you're part of chat, so you just called yourself stupid. I do have Dracula. Pretty sure. It's not in the list, right? That means I have it. Am I disappointed? I love this game to death. But it's kind of like having a childhood infatuation or something, or like obsession with Tetris, and then being like, man, I haven't played Tetris in forever. And then you go and play Tetris, and you're like, it's a good game, I love this game. But it's a solved game. I've been playing it for 9 years. There's just not much. All you gotta do is the things we did, you know? At least in single player, but that's why we always end up playing modded EU4. Okay, let's find someone to raid, and I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. I'll let you know how things go tonight. Not now, but like tomorrow, you know. Let me find someone who's streaming. I still had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys aren't thinking I didn't enjoy it. It was great. How about we do Habibi? Habibi is streaming. He's a nice guy. I'll be back early tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful night, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you soon. Oh, Budget's streaming again too, but I did Budget yesterday. Let's do Habibi Booby. Just waiting for people to be ready. Are you ready? Raid's been canceled. I didn't cancel it. Who canceled it? Don't cancel it, chat. Stop. You're not allowed to cancel. All right. This time, don't cancel it. It wasn't you. It was probably me. But still, don't cancel it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.